Welcome, world.
Hey, you see what these palms can do? Cause a dog to go in a frenzy.
Nah, you just don't seem very threatening. See, he wasn't even barking at you. It was somebody at the door. But
yeah,
welcome back to another installment of the LOY The Show. I'm your host, Tone Groove.
Jay Noblez. Thank you for watching. Thank you for clicking on this video.
I ain't gonna cap. I low-key forgot to introduce the pod for like 2 seconds. I was like, what am I saying again?
Shout out to lovely ladies.
What am I supposed to tell them?
Shout out to lovely ladies of LOY. You know what I mean? We're back in the building. Subscribe, hit that bell, do all those good things. You know what I'm saying?
We was talking about your love life.
But before the love life, shout out to LOY and Chubbs. We will be hosting a show with Young Nudie and Shorty. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's time for us to say that?
I mean, shit, it's a month.
Yeah, you know, check your date, check your schedules. You know, September 1st is going to be some festivities.
8 o'clock.
Hosted by 2 of America's Most Wanted.
And Chubbs. Shout out to Chubbs.
You know, 919 on the radar.
And shout out to In the Fest. Shout out to Noah, all of them. You know what I mean? All the love, you know.
Yeah, shout out Young Nudie, nigga.
And Shorty, yeah.
I don't know who that is, but shout out Young Nudie.
Yeah. You've heard his song, but yeah.
He like K-Camp. He just got hits in the dark.
Well, K-Camp is in the light. So I guess he's the opposite.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
he's
like, niggas know who K-Camp is.
Yeah, niggas know who K-Camp is.
But you definitely...
Shorty.
He had that one song that you're going to know what it is, but it doesn't matter.
Nah. You know what does matter, though? More important things.
Yeah.
Like whoever's love life we was just talking about. Who was that? That was you or AJ?
It was AJ.
Would you care to discuss? Because I'm curious. Because I want to hear your take on this. I want to hear your opinion on this.
What are you about to ask him?
I don't know. We about to find out, nigga.
I guess
love.
He doesn't know yet.
It's a 4-letter word.
Yeah. So, first of all, how can you say your age?
32.
32. How many women, like, have you honestly can say, like, you know, I love them?
That's a great question. That's a great question, Justin.
We gotta figure it out.
True love.
True, like, nigga, like, I think I really love this bitch. Like, you're questioning yourself.
2 for sure.
2, you see,
2 for sure, 3 possible.
Yeah, and that's, I feel like, is at the average answer, which is...
And I also, just throwing this out there, I know we're going to jump into it more. I genuinely feel like true love only comes every 4 to 6 years anyway.
5 years, right? Half a decade.
At least.
4 to 6 years.
Yeah, I think it only comes every 4 to 6 years. There's like anybody who jumps from relationship to relationship, I would say women are more habitual offenders of this.
Yeah.
But that's also because they have the whole sexual stigma where they can't be out here single getting a bunch of new penises.
But they still got an orgasm.
It's better for them to have a boyfriend every time they out here trying something new. But
keeps the body count low.
Yeah, but genuinely, even in those girl situations, you see it's always the 4th or 5th year, but those years between 4 and 6, that's the nigga we know. Everybody collectively knows, okay, she's taking that one seriously. You know what I mean?
She'll double back to that one if shit go bad with this one.
Exactly.
This the one that got away.
It's the one that won't, or he seems to won't go away. You know what I'm saying?
They're settling. Would you say they're settling?
I wouldn't say they're settling. I would say that they think this is the one.
Oh, okay.
So that's what they're settling for, what they think is the final move. But they just don't know, maybe. That's why they keep going back.
What? Because you're a little bit older than us.
Right.
You have a lot more clarity,
experience, knowledge.
What did, like, and it doesn't matter which one, but what did one of them do that made you go, I love you? Like, what was the event or just the
you really just asking how did he know that he loved them?
Yeah, but you know, like,
I knew I loved them when I considered them in all my decisions that I made.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even
Lauren shaking his head ferociously.
Yeah. So when they were considered in my decision making. So when I bought my house at 24. The girl that I was dating at the time, I had envisioned us living in that house. So even that, you know what I'm saying? Like any decision, even if I was dating a girl seriously. So like I had a girl where it was like, even if I was gonna move jobs, I'm thinking I'm good money wise. They talking about a little bit more money. That'll be good because if she ever needs any assistance, I can slide her 500 and it won't hurt me. See what I'm saying? So like even in terms of that, like I'm thinking of you and the decisions that I make for my own personal life.
Budgeting for the bitch. That's how you know it's for real.
Time, money, patience.
Time and money, yeah.
Peace.
Yeah,
those are the big things. It's less of like they made me lunch one day and all of a sudden I was hooked. It's
she
less
rubbed
of
your
that.
tummy real good and now you just in love with
it was like they did all of those things that I just said so consistently. I'm like, I can't go without this one. You know what I'm saying? Like this one actually adds to me. You know what I'm saying? Compared to pulling time away.
Do these two women know that?
Yes.
Or what about
100%.
the third one? What about the maybe third one? Does she kind of know you kind of love her?
Kind of, yeah. She probably she knows it's kind of too.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, the two 100% know. The other one, no. Yeah.
But because there's a difference between liking them and loving them. But which one is more fun?
Which one is more fun?
Yeah.
Well, when you like them, it's more fun
right.
normally.
Yeah, because it's less stakes.
Way less stakes. When you love them, because you consider them because you're considering them in your life, that naturally could take away from yourself as well too. You know what I mean?
Literally.
So you're making certain adjustments that you wouldn't have to consider before. You know what I'm saying? So it's less fun because I might have to compromise a certain aspect of this dream or vision that I have because I am considering this person so much.
There's more variables to account for. Like you can't just be sprawled out on the bed sleep no more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But when I'm
you gotta assume position in that spoon.
But when I like you, I can like you a shit ton. You don't affect my decision making.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's almost like you just a cool item I have in my room. It's
Yeah.
like a lava lamp.
Like a possession?
You would never use a lava lamp for real light. It's just a cool thing to have.
right.
Yeah, it's for the bitches.
Yeah, for the aesthetic. yeah. It's not necessary.
Yeah. Bitches love floaty objects.
But Lauren, you've been in love before, right? Oh,
Yeah, I would say so.
We need to talk about
how do I
hate.
frame that, right?
All this love talk,
Yeah,
my
nah,
stomach hurting.
we can go to
But you
hate
see,
after this.
Of course, the two in love niggas. All right, you be safe, pimp. Of course, the two in love niggas are the most like excited. Like, yo, let's talk about some love, nigga.
Nah, it kind of just happened naturally, nigga. We went from
I'm
talking
mad
about.
you wrote me into that. I didn't say nothing exciting.
Hey,
bro.
you was shaking. Hey, look, Tony pointed out.
I was
you
shaking my head at him because he made a valid
He was
point.
speaking very factual facts.
Yeah, he made a super valid point.
Yeah.
He was talking about like when you consider somebody else, like that's when the shit really matters.
I'm gonna buy Lauren for Christmas. I'm gonna buy him that common hat. You know the hat that Common be wearing.
When he was with Erykah Badu.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy him.
I don't need that shit. Nigga, you hold on. First off,
You gonna be stabbing?
I take slight offense to that because you were the nigga that should be wearing that hat.
Nah. You see, maybe
Why
I
is
got my
that?
scarf.
Why
I'm a
is that,
hotep
man?
nigga.
Okay.
I'm a hotep.
You said
I'm a
it.
hotep
You said
nigga.
it last time. There you go. You
What
said
I
it
say?
last time. You said he the residential yogi.
I'm the residential yogi. Yeah, I give you that.
You play with pebbles, nigga.
You know, I guess I'll give you that. I don't know how.
Stars, clovers, and balloons.
You know, that's what happens when a black man says a couple things that are outside the box that make a nigga think all of a sudden I'm a yogi.
Yeah,
and I said this last
either-
time. I don't like to reiterate on my jokes.
That is a great point, though. Black
true.
men
That's
can't
a
do
good
too
point.
many eccentric shit without getting a few titles on them.
Labeled, yeah. Nah, that's a
Yeah,
fact.
of course.
You
That's a
either
fact.
out
Of course,
there or
fact.
you gay.
That's a fact. Well, you jumped, but yeah, I feel you.
Jesus Christ.
Nah, but they like to put
I
that
know.
gay thing on
Yeah,
black
I
dudes
know.
very fast. That
Yeah.
happens fast with dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
you can start getting the gay allegations.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
that's a
is
fact.
true. So Charlemagne made it about 5 years ago.
Nah, he been made it before then. Making it is very vague because
It's
you
a
can
vague
you
thing,
can be
but-
there, but then you can be the white hot shit
Yeah.
at a later point in time.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
I was kind of referring
So
to
that means that you already made it there.
Nah.
Yeah, nah, you got a few allegations.
About what?
You remember the tricky situation clip?
The tricky situation.
Yeah,
The trick-
remember
that you
shit?
was a part of, nigga?
Yeah, I was a part of it.
That
but
you asked? Wait.
I posed the question.
Yeah,
Give him context. Give him the context.
First of all, you know, I don't like talking about things we've been did. Yeah. Oh, he moving the camera?
Yeah.
I'm finna smack this nigga. Yo, shout out to he only listens to AJ.
Yeah.
Of course.
He's a good boy.
Yeah, he's a good
supposed to
boy.
only listen to one man.
Old ass dog. But
He said, pause? That might have been
like-
a reach, Lauren.
yeah, I was like,
You got an imagination, huh, nigga?
and it's a bunch of gay
Because I can't even find the
We're
gay.
all getting it put on us.
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah,
Pause.
yeah. That's true. That's
Whoa.
true.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Now, you earned that
Whoa.
one. You earned it. You
Whoa, and I
respected
said it though. I said it.
Yeah.
But what was he saying?
Was it gay?
It wasn't gay.
Lauren, what was we talking about?
I was out there fixing
Shit,
the.
you was out there
I was fixing the camera.
The tricky situation. Tone asked
Tricky
me.
situation.
Oh, yeah, tricky situation.
situation.
Tone asked me.
Tell him why I asked.
I forgot the context. You're gonna have to help me out. Okay.
So this on the podcast several episodes ago, we were debating on the Kyrie Irving situation and like, you know, putting your morals up for your livelihood, which is more important to you, right? And so as an analogy, as I usually do in great fashion sometimes, I asked Jay Nobles, what was the question exactly?
I forgot how you was like, would you if a gun to your head, are you sucking a dick to live?
Yes.
And it's interesting,
Are
right?
you giving head at head?
Yeah.
What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for?
What?
Point blank range?
Point blank range?
Yeah, I don't know. Fuck it.
But it's interesting, right? Because when you asked me the question, like, I didn't think about how, like, I said it was a tricky, you know, situation, but it's literally the tricky situation. Because even after, I was like, yo, like, I don't want to hear, God forbid, Lauren died because he didn't have a dick in his mouth. You know what I mean? Like, all Lauren had to do, all Lauren had to do was,
I was trying to compute that shit.
all Lauren had to do,
So, wow.
all Lauren had to do was give some fellatio, he would have lived.
See,
That's crazy.
Can you think about it though?
Yo, get it off of me, son.
No, I couldn't. Look, but they can't see you, so it's fine.
Yeah.
They can't see you, so it's fine.
That makes it worse, nigga. I don't know.
Nah.
I would be upset
point.
if I found out Lauren died. I would be upset if I found out Lauren was in the situation.
But-
like, damn, he trying to make you suck his dick. Hey,
But
That's crazy.
Imagine he died in like, because it really comes down to ignorance. We talked about it. It comes down to like how people view being gay. Because like,
yo, you
what
gonna make
comes
it after
down
this
to-
episode, nigga.
What it comes
you
down
gonna
to.
make it.
Nah, because we talked, you know, vaguely, you know,
yeah.
But it was just interesting because I didn't think about it till after. I was like, I'm not about to do it, but damn, like, does that mean I'm homophobic? Because I don't want to be.
That's a great question.
You feel me?
That, like,
You know, you got to be responsible.
are you homophobic? Yeah, I guess that does make you homophobic.
It makes you homophobic, right?
Right.
Like, if all you have to do is live, like life itself is hanging
Ooh,
on
it
the
depends.
verge.
But it depends on how much you value life.
Yeah.
They do say death is more peaceful.
You never have moments where you feel like dying?
Like, dang.
Yeah, literally. Now, if you get caught in that situation when you in that mood, that frequency of emotional being, nigga,
You gonna be-
you probably ain't gonna suck that dick. You gonna die.
What if you suck it out of like, like just kill me too? Like you're just feeling like,
Oh my God, you suck it and you die?
yeah, or you suck it and you live.
That makes
because
you
you're-
more noble because at least before you went out, you tried to give somebody else some pleasure. Pause.
You're a martyr.
Yeah.
It's the
You at
interesting.
least a philanthropist. If you get fellatio before you die, you're a philanthropist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same scenario, but your child's life is in the balance.
That was another point.
How much
we don't
dick
have
gets sucked?
kids.
At
We-
that point, how much dick gets sucked? Your daughter's life on the line.
bro, nobody got kids in here and shit, but like, I feel like it's different. And I feel like we asked somebody who had kids and he was still like, oh, nah, like, fuck that. Like, nigga, fuck him. No kid, no birth, no bicycles for Christmas, nigga, none of that.
He don't need to pay child support.
Yeah.
It's niggas who wouldn't even pay child support. Imagine sucking a dick. So if we did a survey of the public, I'm pretty sure the results would shock the world. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are dying before they suck a dick for their kid.
That's crazy.
I promise.
That's
you.
crazy,
It's niggas
right?
who won't
That's
pay child
crazy. I
support.
think that's a little
You'd
crazy.
rather pay child support than suck some dick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, nigga, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He said, why y'all
Why
question?
you make everything a tricky situation?
I'm just thinking like, yeah,
He's like,
like,
I
it's,
think
they're
so.
both bad situations, nigga. Like, I don't want to do both.
No, one is severely worse.
One.
See, I know
But
what
that just what
I'm Rico. I'm about to make it back. Now I see what you guys mean about the finger in the ass and getting your nipple licked.
Exactly.
From earlier. Because, context, we wasn't recording yet. I said that those to me are on the same thing of don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't lick my nipple, don't put nothing in my ass. That's the same, it's the same severity.
Hazardous.
But these niggas were completely against that. They would rather have their nips licked.
it's
Y'all must have number nipples though. That's what I'm saying.
no, it's just
Saying there's like a clear severity difference in
There's
one.
a clear
What's the
difference in sensitivity.
we're not okay. Let's not lose the
original
the
thing.
tricky situation, but
Yeah.
is getting your neck sucked on the same thing as getting your nipples licked?
No.
No.
Not at all.
So what is the difference? It's because it's your titty?
Well, it's more of like a woman thing.
I feel like
You get what I'm saying?
but you don't have woman titties, Tony. You have pecs. You have
Yeah,
pectorals.
but nipples are the same across the board.
But
Nah, they're not.
They come in different shapes, forms, and tones.
But
Imagine-
remember, we talked about this already when we talked about the nipple thing. Women's nipples are built for more.
oh, more like
Yeah,
grip
lactate and shit like- yeah, there's just not the
you can pull
exact
it.
same
Depends
thing.
on the man. You might have a little gyno.
Overall, more functionality. Women's nipples have more functionality.
Yeah, but you
overall.
can still suck a man's nipple.
But-
I hate that I have to
I
be the
know-
one to say that.
I know what you mean, but the male nipple, it's not even really it's a pectoral. I don't even like the way you're saying it. It's a pectoral.
No, it's not a pectoral. The nipple is different than the muscle it's attached to.
But the nipple,
You don't know anatomy.
sucking a titty is something different. Like
then licking a nipple.
it's the diet version.
I mean,
Now-
if you want to be literal, you can suck a titty without sucking a nipple.
I just don't think it's as vulgar as sucking a titty. Like a girl isn't sucking your nipple like you suck her titty.
I mean, probably not. She doesn't have my level of testosterone. But I feel like it's shit like this that we must bring up when people ask us what this podcast is about.
Yeah, I always tell them this. I used to say a couple different things. I used to say, it's a life podcast, just very vague. I like to keep it very vague.
Yeah.
Very vague.
Oblivious.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Peculiar.
Just keep it in the shadows.
I used to
That's
say
where Batman did his best work.
Hell yeah. A lot of people do their best work in the dark. Fucking
Speaking of functioning psychopaths,
yeah.
have you ever met one of those in real life before?
I think we work with one.
Okay. You said it because that's where I was going with this.
Oh, really?
I don't know if this is the same nigga.
Okay. No, it's definitely the same.
What's his head shape like? If you got to think about it, it's not the same nigga.
Nah, he looks like if he wasn't mentally slow, like he could be, nigga looks like white Jesus.
He's a white dude?
Yeah.
Oh, see, now we talking about two different niggas.
we talking about two different people?
We talking about two different individuals. See, we work with a bunch of serial killers, convicts, and armed robbery suspects.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this shit was bound to happen. It's just the more you talk to niggas, the more you're going to find out.
Okay, so you found another one.
Yeah. It's the lollipop-shaped head nigga. He look like Benson from Regular Show.
All right, on 3. Just tell me the name. Turn off your mic.
I don't really think I remember his name, but I'm going to try. Wait, nah, I do remember.
Okay. Okay.
You know that
And
nigga?
Wait.
See,
Chubby?
No.
Oh,
nah,
okay, not that
Chubby.
dude.
See, put it this way. Everybody watching this is going to know him in about 2 to 3 years. Because guaranteed, he's the type of nigga to go viral for having a mugshot after he killed his wife.
Exactly.
This is exactly what's going to happen because of the way his head is shaped.
His head is shaped. So his mother didn't smoothen out his head like a fucking...
I think his
A good
mother
parent.
might have rolled him like a fucking soccer ball when he was
Yeah.
born at first because that's the only way that you can get this level of psychosis going on in your head.
Yeah.
Like you got to be tampered with.
He got dips in his head.
It-
But what?
he does.
But okay,
So-
but what happened?
Like, I'm just riding with him.
Yeah.
And I'm just slowly like, because at first I didn't really like him at first. So I'm kind of like ignoring him. And it got to the point where I started picking up on little details. I'm like, yo, this nigga's very violent. Like, it'll be a girl, it'll be an old bitch in one of them punch buggy cars going a little bit too slow. And he's like, yo, I'll ram this motherfucker up in that shit. I'll run this old bitch over. Like, I'm like, all right, nigga. Like, first I'm thinking like, he just trying to say something.
Yeah.
Just a little bit
He
of
trying
road
to say
rage.
something to be
Just
cool.
trying to say
We
something.
both niggas in here, and niggas love violence.
Yeah.
That's understandable. But
Okay.
it just kept piling up. And after a while, I just started asking this nigga questions. And he was like, yeah, I joined the Marines so I can get into aspect killing. Now, can we Google the definition of
Yeah.
aspect killing? Because I Googled it
different.
before in preparation for this topic, but my retention is poor.
It sounds like a hitman. Damn near.
Yeah.
Aspect killing.
I'm not
Nigga,
sure.
go to the CIA website, nigga. We
What,
need a
this
different search.
Yeah,
engine.
I don't know.
there's no Webster's definition of this.
Yeah.
Nah.
See, Webster even scared of aspect killing. That's how dangerous that shit sound.
He went to career day at the FBI headquarters.
Google definition of aspect so we can get like the strict definition.
Aspect is like a.
It's like you.
It's like a part of.
Yeah, but that's the definition we're gonna give. It's like we're gonna give the essence of what it is. A particular part or feature or something.
Yeah. So what? Like aspect of killing.
He
He
wants-
must saying he liked the aspect. I don't know.
He just wants he's crazy.
Yeah,
he
no,
just
insane.
wants to kill.
Insane.
He's basically just saying he wants to kill, which is a part of the job.
He was thoroughly disappointed that he didn't get to shoot nobody.
I wonder why.
Like he even told this story. He even told this story about how like they was at the airport and like this was back in the Middle East fucking height of that situation.
Iraq,
you know, I'm not a political wizard enough to really divulge all that shit because I didn't do no research on that.
Yeah, fuck George Bush, fuck
George
Obama.
Bush.
Yeah.
Apparently Obama's a war criminal.
Yeah, fuck
allegedly. But during that time, he was out there and he was like, yo, I saw they got all the women and children off the plane. They lined them up against the wall and they just started going ham on them. And he was mad because he couldn't get in on the action.
He was trying to be part of the fire
He was like,
squad.
nigga, I'm sitting here with the same ammunition. Only difference is they got a drum and I got a belt. So who's really gonna eat these motherfuckers up? I'm just like, no doubt. Yeah. Like, cause you know, at this point, right? You got to play the part. Cause you never know when you're gonna be the next victim.
You don't want to be the one that's like,
you see,
I'm alone with this man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a 2-man crew.
It's just a 2-man crew. And like you can
That's scary.
You can whoop a nigga's ass, but like I
But
feel
what's
like
gonna
whooping
happen
a
after?
serial killer's ass is different.
what's gonna happen after? That's the thing.
It's like beating the Joker up. Like you won, but nigga,
he's laughing while he's
Yeah,
happy.
it's
Like,
like-
he's enjoying this.
He's waiting on the get back also.
This nigga might have orgasm.
If my sister didn't get in the CIA because she wasn't competitive enough, it might be the exact opposite for this nigga. He might be too competitive.
Yeah.
Maybe.
He just has the same philosophy as the Unabomber because I was trying to this is my first time with a functioning psychopath, so I'm really trying to like, understand what's going on. I'm like, what is it about killing that you love so much or that you just find so entertaining? And he's like, I think it's the most natural thing in the world.
You see,
he's like, we animals at the end of the day.
He's trying to like take the gladiator approach.
He used nigga philosophy. He was like, you don't base how good a movie is off of how long it is. And I was like, you wouldn't say that about sex. Because if you orgasm in 30 seconds, I'm pretty sure nobody's satisfied. And he goes, well, there's always gonna be the ifs, and the buts and whatever. But at the end of the day, you live one day and you die the next.
He has like an 1,000-year-old philosophy of life.
Yeah.
He's 1,000 years late. Nigga might be a time child.
I could tell I call him in the period of time where he's talking to a few therapists.
Yeah.
Because he's like a classic, like the way he speaks is so nice and well mannered. He was waving to everybody as we was driving by. Like it would just be an old bitch in a yard watering some dandies.
Yo, have you seen the Napoleon trailer? It's a movie. It's a movie about Napoleon, and it's actually the trailer looks phenomenal. But he sounds like a Napoleon type figure. Yeah, like you think he could lead an army and shit?
I think that he can go down in legendary fashion. The nigga told me his death wish is to fight a bear off 8 ball of cocaine. Like he said he wouldn't mind if that happened. And like at first I'm like, mind you, I'm skeptical. I'm a skeptic. So up until a certain point, I'm like, how much of this is him trying to entertain me in this moment? But the deeper he went, the more I'm like, it felt real. This nigga wouldn't mind dying by bear.
He's starting to tell you about himself. One, he probably does coke. He said
For sure.
He said a bear. Did he black bear or brown bear?
Why off coke though? So yeah, he does coke.
That'll give him the strength.
It's only one drug you can take fighting a bear.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I mean?
Either HGH or cocaine.
Yeah.
And preferably both.
Yeah. But I don't know who this person is.
I was just trying to dive in. No, you know who he is because I'll point him out to you.
Okay.
But I was just trying to dive into his philosophy, and he was just like, man, humans got this shit overcomplicated. Like before, living and being successful was just about surviving and eating for the day and being able to go to sleep. But it's like now you gotta have a good credit score and all that shit. And at the end of the day, you're gonna end up over there. Hold on, mind you, let me paint the picture. Like we're driving on a highway, the sun is setting. I'm kind of scared because I'm not scared, but I'm kind of like, yo, who am I in this truck with? I'm alarmed. That's what it is. I'm alarmed and aware. So I'm like, all right. It's crazy because he's talking so peaceful and calmly. He's like, at the end of the day, we can all end up over there. I look to my right.
There's
a cemetery, nigga.
Oh.
It was like some movie shit.
And
I couldn't believe it was happening.
And it's strange because he said all you had to do was fucking survive. But it doesn't sound like that's enough for him. It sounds like he wants to like rape a little bit. Oh, grape.
Whoa. I don't want to throw that on.
Nah, nigga.
Because he ain't say nothing about no, sexual assault.
But if you're pillaging and killing, isn't it that kind of synonymous, right?
Do animals grape?
If you're gonna kill I'm saying a lot of words I can't say. If you're gonna like, take away somebody's life,
unlife them
with a sword, because it sounds like that's who I'm imagining. I'm imagining a fucking like.
No, I don't
like
think
a pillager.
No, he's more barbaric with it. You know how like white serial killers, it's a little more surgical.
So he's not
strategic. It's a lot more intimate. It's slices and dabbing and probing.
Hors d'oeuvres and shit.
He seemed like he just like bashed somebody's head open with a very blunt object.
A very blunt, yeah.
Maybe his head.
A red oak wood, yeah. That's what I mean. He's probably like a true barbarian. Conan.
Yeah.
Nigga's Conan.
Yeah, he's a conqueror. He was telling me that one day he was selling drugs to this bitch, and she was like, I'll suck your dick for this eighth instead of baying it for you. And he said, I should tell your son how much of a whore you are right now.
Shit.
And then he pulls a gun out on her. He smacks on her head with it. He puts it in her mouth. And he's just going off in the nicest tone possible. And he's essentially reading her who she is. And then she still bought the eighth, allegedly.
Sounds like a movie, nigga. Sounds like a TV show.
Yeah,
it sounds
yeah.
dun dun ding 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 ding. Like, nigga,
Everything he said just got more violent.
Yeah.
Like after he said, "I'll tell the son that how much of a whore she is," I was like, I just tried to say some slick shit like, you gotta just be honest with the little nigga.
Yeah.
Daddy was a pimp and mommy was a hoe, and he was like, "I'll kill his dad and smack that little nigga in the face." I was like, "Yo, it's
is
like
he a penitentiary pimp?
He's done time."
Okay.
And I don't think he's a pimp. Nah, he's not a pimp at all.
Okay.
It's a criminal.
Yeah, he's a serial killer. He's Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy, he was graping them, right?
I'm not sure. I think he was eating them. Ted Bundy was probably
that might
doing
be worse.
He's probably doing everything you imaginably could do.
I knew we worked with some psychopaths. Shout out to the other dude that I thought we was talking about. He's definitely special. I don't know like what level of special he's on. I don't know if it's not schizophrenic. It's not autism. It's like right in the middle.
He's just a little off.
It's right in the middle.
Yeah.
But nah, he's a cool dude though. He be smiling a lot of shit.
What did he say that made you think that he was a serial killer? Because that's a very large leap in assumption.
Who?
You said that you thought he was a killer, right?
Nah.
Or crazy or something.
Nah, he's on the spectrum, but
So you think it's possible?
Nah, nigga, who are you talking about?
I'm talking about the nigga you talking about because when I say that we work with a psychopath, I'm talking about somebody who's willing to kill a white woman.
Oh, okay, nah. He could, but he has I don't know. Once you told me he has a kid, I was like, oh, he's a fucking he's like a special dad. He probably really loves his child.
So I know the nigga.
Yeah.
He has a kid.
Yeah. You see, this is what's confusing. This is why we need to say names so we can both stay on track.
What's his name? Yeah, make a name that's close. Did it start with an M?
Yeah, that nigga.
He's not crazy. He's just not that smart. There's a difference.
But that's what, he's not schizophrenic. He's not autistic.
Nah.
But he's right in the middle.
He's just gifted. God gave him more brawn than brain. He's just one of them individuals. That's a real thing.
Yeah, I've seen this nigga pick up
legendary shit.
One of the heaviest ottomans I've ever seen.
That's the closest to seeing Mark Henry in person I've ever got that's working with this nigga.
Yeah.
No, he's not even big.
He's built like Randy Orton.
He's not a huge
like
individual, but his forearms are massive. He has shoulders.
Yeah.
He's not like alarmingly strong. He's like a Herculean nigga.
He doesn't have like a fucking Neanderthal face, but as far as body,
he's built like a caveman.
Yeah.
On a keto diet.
But body wise, nigga, he's straight Neanderthal, like nigga retarded. Mm-hmm. But nah, shout out to him though. It's a lot of good people we work with.
Give me a ride home one day, nigga.
A word?
Yeah. You started crying.
What?
When a certain song came on. See, I was about to say this.
No way.
Yeah, this is real shit.
Yeah,
it's like it wasn't even a sad song. It was like some kid boppy shit.
Kid boppy.
It was like some pop star shit. And he was like reminding him of his grandma and his dad. And he just started breaking down, and I was like, shit, I don't know what to do right now.
Nigga was like, he's breaking down like a fucking.
You don't pat a sweaty grown man on the back.
Nah.
You just gotta let him have it.
Yeah.
Do you like being cuddled when you crying? Like if you was crying right now, how would you want somebody to soothe you?
I wouldn't even know how to answer that question. Like, nigga, probably like don't touch me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm on my period. Like, nigga, don't touch me, don't talk to me.
Like you fell off a ramp, nigga.
Yeah. But why? How would you fucking?
I don't know. I was just thinking about it. Nah, it depends.
Oh, okay.
It depends. Like if you was crying and your mom came in, like was trying to hold you and shit on some like real, she's being a parent.
You see, even that
Would you
be,
mind that?
I wouldn't mind it.
You would probably have to be severely heartbroken.
I would mind it, but I would let it happen.
You would have to be Tyree's air punching crying levels.
Yeah.
For that to really get you.
Yeah.
You'll probably end up crying more because you're not used to that shit.
Damn.
Yeah. Shit, even you can be hugged by a grown man. Uncle Phil did it.
When the last time you been hugged by a grown man?
I'm not sure.
Think that's a problem?
Nah, I'm not missing love from men.
But you don't think it's important to be held by your elders?
Maybe like your dad. What do you mean your elders? You just going
Like
around
your
hugging your OGs?
I mean, if they're your OGs, they're people you know. You know what I mean? It's
What kind of
people in
hug are
your
we
circle.
talking about? Because I don't even hug you.
Nigga, it's a hug.
Are you talking about like a dap with the pat on the back?
No, I would have said dap.
So
That's a
you
dap.
talking about a full frontal?
Yo.
Why are you making it so?
So what?
It's like you're not doing it, but it's like full frontal. Like, nigga, what are you talking about? Like, we're not missionary.
I'm gonna be
nigga.
honest.
It's not
I'm gonna be
missionary
honest.
standing up.
When I said full frontal,
it's not.
it's like I wonder how graphic that actually is. I was trying to gauge because I kind of, I forgot the severity of the frontal.
Look,
you know what I mean, nigga. When you just open arms, nigga.
Yeah, over under. You know,
letting the
one
nigga in
nigga
your
over,
essence.
one nigga under. You know what I mean?
For a nigga that does jujitsu, you would think you would be a lot more comfortable with some shit like that. You get submitted.
First of all,
I was full frontal the trigger word.
First of all, you said that joke before.
You tapped out.
You said that joke.
I said the joke before, but it's like it's not even a joke. It's reality.
No, yeah, you said that.
That's
too
why it's
when you
coming up
said it. You
again.
said that too when you
That's
said
why
it.
it's coming up again, though. It's real life.
But look, okay.
Explain
I do
yourself.
the submitting and actually wait. Hold up.
So you were top.
Wait. That's a great observation. But quick story, right? So I got my first submission, you know what I mean, like 3 weeks
You put
ago.
the pain on that boy, right?
3 weeks ago, you know what I mean? I'm not even gonna play into that
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you're trying to make fun
Did you
of
pull his
gay
hand?
people.
Did you? That's a good one. You just went PC.
And I'm not gonna do that.
I feel like that's kind of like when you playing 21 and the nigga airball, you put the layup up. Like you gonna go PC.
Oh,
how you gonna
now
fight
you brought
this?
Lauren
How
into
you
it?
gonna fight-
You want to drag Lauren into it on the
I
side?
didn't drag Lauren into it. You drag Lauren into it, nigga. I didn't mention Lauren's name. Sorry you cut that straight, nigga. Oh, inside somebody in the comments was like, they was like, it's starting to feel like between Tone and Lauren, like how it was between Rory and Rory and Budden, when you kept inviting them to a boxing match. But you see, I would say the clear difference is we're having fun still.
Yeah.
That shit was real.
Yeah, that was very
we
real.
still having
Very
fun.
real, yeah.
And the context is, this is a this shit is serious. It's serious.
Yeah, now you don't come when it comes to sports and athletics, especially
Yeah, you gotta-
basketball.
you gotta
don't play
take it
with
for
that.
real.
See,
Yeah, you
I
gotta
don't even
take
want
it
to
for
talk about it because we gonna get off of what that was.
Especially doing jiu-jitsu. So I'm fighting this nigga, right? So
Giving him the work.
He's on my level, you know what I mean, in terms of skill, right?
Oh, okay.
He's on my level, just
Y'all
a little
both
bit.
wrangled before.
I mean, we have, but just on.
Oh, so you got chemistry.
I mean, we like in terms of like, I'm not gonna heel hook him to death. I'm not gonna break his fucking leg. I'm
'Cause
not
you know
gonna.
what positions-
I'm not gonna pop his ankle out of socket.
Because you know what positions he like.
Well, I mean, I know the human body. You know what I mean. I know you can't just strangle somebody on the.
Do you know the male human body better than the woman human body?
I feel
Especially
like
now. Because you think about it, you have a man's body. That's what you operate on a daily basis.
But-
and you grapple other niggas
well,
3
Tony,
days out the week.
Tony, there's women in the class, and I've grappled with them too.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But let me talk about how I
So
submitted
you're
this nigga.
bisexual when it
I
comes
want
to
to talk
battling.
about how I almost killed the nigga.
All right.
Right. So we rolling this shit, right? And I actually submitted the Asian nigga too. He was all like,
Pause.
he was like,
That's so crazy.
it's not crazy.
Yeah.
I submitted an Asian nigga. I submitted.
All right.
So I'm rolling with this beige nigga, right? And he's one of those niggas that's,
Is that what they call it when you fight in jiu-jitsu?
What?
We rolling?
You rolling, it's like fighting, it's like it's whatever. Okay.
Rolling. Go roll around with the boys.
Yeah, I was just asking.
That's what you do.
I mean, look, what you're doing, it's not like
Don't if the shoe fits, wear it.
No, but it's
What size shoe you wear?
I understand.
You must be in the big and tall section, and you need to get out of here.
If the roles were reversed, I could do it just as easy because it's easy because it's rolling. It's easy.
Yeah, you roll, nigga.
But
That's how you roll.
I'm gonna make it easy for you. We were on the ground, right? Obviously, because that's where the submissions happen.
That's where the 𝔓𝔦𝔐𝔓𝔦𝔑 was written.
So we was in half guard and shit, right? And so I got this nigga by the left.
Hold on, explain half guard real quick. That's when he's only giving you a little resistance. What does that mean?
No, that's
Yo.
I don't.
What is wrong with this nigga?
And I don't know who looks more gay, me telling the story or you saying these jokes. So I don't.
Hey, wait. Nobody has a gayer imagination than Lauren.
What are you talking
Might be.
about?
Hey, I'll give you that. If it's not me, it's just.
Anything to take it off of you.
We putting that in the Olympics. Lauren gold medal. There you go.
But I'm rolling with this nigga,
That's
right?
crazy.
And he's one of those like try hard niggas.
Oh.
You ever played basketball with like just a try hard like
You can't compare this to basketball. This is different.
it's the same thing.
Trying hard in this is different than trying hard in basketball. It's a different exertion.
I'll give you that because you're really trying to kill somebody, kill somebody.
Yeah.
In basketball,
You're trying
you
to make
just
them tap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In basketball, you're kind of just. I mean, basketball is kind of weird. A post position, it's kind of weird.
Nah, there's nothing with him.
It's
we
nothing
can pull
weird about
up
a
the
post
positions. We can pull up the gayest positions in the sports that we play, and I promise you that you gonna look like a bag of Skittles after this.
Getting dunked on.
Depends on how you do it.
It depends. Oh, it depends
Not
on how you
everybody's
fucking
Vince
do it.
Carter. Not everybody has the ability to place their nuts on somebody's forehead.
Oh,
but you know what
not
everybody can
has
do?
that length, right? Not everybody has the length to really put it on them,
Whoa,
right?
whoa,
really?
whoa,
really?
whoa,
That's what you're
whoa,
saying. That's what you're
whoa.
saying.
This
That's
is making me
what you're saying.
uncomfortable.
That's what you're saying.
The
That's
length
what
to put it on them, nigga.
That's what you're saying.
No, it's the height to put it on them.
Oh.
It has nothing to do with length.
No width.
It is a game of inches. It's a game of inches.
I bet it is.
Yeah, but yours is a game of groping.
No.
That's different.
No,
you see, inches could be getting space away from a nigga. Groping involves getting closer and closer.
But it's all in the context. Don't remember the context, people. And for the people, I'm talking about the people viewing this and who have subscribed and liked and shared and all those good things. The context is you're trying to fucking hurt somebody. You're trying to hurt somebody.
You're trying to damage it, yeah.
You're trying to hurt somebody.
You're trying to punish it.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You putting your smack down on a nigga.
Look, I mean, there's no choking, having somebody tap because they're in a vulnerable position that they put themselves in.
They can't take anymore.
Hey, man, they can't take it anymore. You know, what can I say? You know what I mean? He tapped out.
But I feel like you was about to explain something. Oh, you talking about your first, I was about to say body, my fault. Your first submission, nigga.
And you see body, but body depends on the
You bodied
context. It's like, oh my God.
It's a delicate.
Next time you're telling a basketball
situation.
story, I'm gonna make it gay as a motherfucker.
That's gay. That's a gay thing to say.
Like, you're doing it.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about reality.
Why are you saying that, nigga?
'Cause this is what's actually
And
happening.
you wanna know what's crazy? Tony is probably gonna be in there with me. You know what I mean? He's probably gonna be getting choked out. Yeah. You're gonna
like
be
getting
getting choked out. You're gonna be getting choked out.
Do you like getting choked?
You're gonna be getting choked out.
You see, I was thinking I'm probably gonna be more of a kickboxing specialist.
I mean, that's if you want to just have one aspect to your game, that's cool. But like with me, I need that.
You a
I need
super freak.
I need to be able. Yeah, freak of nature, nigga.
Yeah,
I need to be able to stand up. You know what I mean? But in case
When it comes to finding a more heterosexual, I just prefer one.
one what?
One style. I'm one style. You get down in a couple different ways. That's cool though.
I mean, if you want to put it like that, you know what I'm saying?
It's all right.
If you want to put it like that,
I'm not putting it like anything. I'm just placing it where it is.
placing it where it is.
Yeah, talk about your submission though. Where did you place him?
But it's also kickboxing. Kickboxing can get pretty sus too.
It's levels to that.
It's levels, but it's like in the clinch.
But
It's
forget
like, but you
sus.
don't know.
Talk about your submission.
nigga, I just did this fucking. I choked the nigga out. He literally couldn't fuck with me. He literally couldn't fuck with me.
Yeah, he's about him.
Like even oh my god, nigga, it's been 5 minutes. But about the Asian dude, right?
Yeah.
Because I was like, for real though.
Which one was your favorite? That's a real question.
You fucking ass nigga. The Asian dude was probably my favorite, only because
He was smaller,
he was smaller, he was smarter,
easier to deal with.
he was actually the nigga was about our height, but
What, Asian nigga? No.
it was just like a better fight. You get what I'm saying?
Was it a closer match? Was it like?
It was a little bit closer.
So it felt more exhilarating. And by the time you actually got and
You
you
wanna
won,
know-
you was
you
like,
like
you was
it,
like,
you wanna know-
that was worth it.
I'm sorry. You want to know what feels amazing? When like the other person is exerting more force than
Than you, yeah.
That's
Jesus Christ.
when you know
That sounds crazy.
it doesn't sound crazy.
You know what feels amazing?
You see, I'm fine with saying it because I'm talking like I'm talking about killing a man.
You know what's so funny? You know what's so funny, Jay? Like based on his last statement, we can both actually say he's the one that has the gayest thoughts.
But I know that, but I don't like saying that. I like to
Okay.
leave it up to the people.
Okay.
That's why I say if you look. That's why I say like they're watching. Like
are
whenever you
watching.
hear me saying they're
Yeah.
watching,
They're
that's me.
watching.
You know, sometimes the obvious isn't obvious.
The absence of evidence isn't the evidence of absence.
Exactly, nigga, precisely. But I choked that little nigga out, or littler nigga.
It might just show I had the highest IQ.
Look, I understand it because it is weird.
Yeah,
I
you
understand.
gotta be honest about that.
It is weird, but in the context, that's why you got to keep saying it.
You
Like,
gotta
I'm trying
keep
to kill a
it.
nigga.
You gotta remember.
I'm trying to kill a nigga.
This is not a soundbite conversation.
yeah.
They need the whole 30 minutes of this.
Yeah, please don't
To
twist this
understand
up.
how tricky of a situation this could truly be.
Yeah. Nah. But nah, I dropped the bomb on that nigga.
Yeah, whoa. Pause.
Speaking of bombs,
Okay.
you finna watch Oppenheimer, nigga?
I've been seeing it. Do I have to pay to watch that, or is it on some streaming service already?
You gotta pay.
So then, nah.
Why not?
Because the A-bomb creation, you thoroughly interested? Like, it's cool.
Why does
That's one of the things that has to catch me.
Why does it feel like these two movies, I'm talking about Barbie and Oppenheimer, are like the reintroduction of good movies, of like cinema?
Barbie was a good movie?
That's what people are saying.
Well, that's just the overall consensus,
That's
but
the
it's
overall
really
consensus.
feeling like this is this new start of movies being kind of good, like with the marketing. It's just, you don't feel that?
Nah, not
Bro,
really.
think about when we were younger and when a new movie came out, it hit everything. Nigga, McDonald's toys, fucking BET.
Yeah, but you don't think Hollywood shutting down might be just like a symptom? Like, this might be a symptom of Hollywood shutting down?
Yeah.
Like, because how many more movies are we going to be getting? A lot of the production is stopped.
That's true.
So it's only so much more shit that's going to come out. Everything is now coveted.
So everything is out, is being heavily pushed. Okay.
Like, did you enjoy Barbie? How good was that?
I didn't enjoy it, but I put it on the notes though because it's. Are you gonna go with your movie? If you're gonna go with your girl to see that,
Nah. There's no movie that could get me to get out the house right now.
there's no movie.
Last movie that did that was Spider-Man, and I was thoroughly disappointed.
What about Mission Impossible?
Nah, I haven't seen none of those movies.
I was gonna watch The Flash, but I think that's almost in theater. No, what you call it now?
Yeah.
you wait for that to come on streaming services.
I was
And
about to
apparently it was bad, so it's gonna be there very soon.
And I think the clear version finna drop on websites.
On
you know what I'm
websites,
saying? It take a
yeah.
little bit of time. But in Oppenheimer, I saw this tweet. It was like, nigga, no women were talking until the 30-minute mark, and there was a lot of feminists mad about it. But it's kind of realistic.
How long did it take for men to talk in a Barbie movie?
How many men are in the Barbie movie? I think it's only like 2.
Yeah.
And
It's a black
Michael
one and a white one, and they both got the same name.
and Michael Cera.
I don't even know who that is. That's a nigga with the gap in his teeth?
Nah, he's the skinny dude from Superbad.
I don't know how he's so
Not
famous.
Fogel, but the other one.
The white guy?
Michael Cera.
I don't know this man.
Yeah, you do. I'll show you a picture.
You got to show Michael Cera. He's
You
like
know.
I think it's because of Superbad he's
Oh, I
become
know this nigga.
like
Yeah.
a cult figure.
Yeah.
Is that because of Superbad?
Yeah, probably.
He hasn't really done anything else, right? Was he in Juno?
It's like
Yeah.
he's
He was
done
in Juno.
shit, but it's weird. Like he's just that.
Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. That joint was pretty good too.
Scott Pilgrim. I actually
This is the end,
Yeah.
but I don't really remember him being in that movie. But that was a star-studded cast, though.
he has smacked Rihanna ass.
In that movie,
Yeah.
and he still didn't get remembered.
I remember him.
Yeah, I remember that.
You remember that scene?
Hey, niggas,
I don't even
No, I
remember
remember him. I
Rihanna
remember
being
that
in that
scene.
movie.
She wasn't. I mean, who cares? You know, it's Rihanna.
I mean,
but
she
like,
got her ass smacked. ASAP kid.
but it wasn't a big part of the movie though. So you don't have to remember. You know. But nah, movies are. Critics are saying movies are in now.
nah.
Even with this whole writing strike thing, which I've been keeping tabs on.
been
it.
loosely
bit,
keeping
yeah.
up with. What's your take, nigga?
What's my take? I didn't know it was so many respected actors who are all who are respected by actors and by their peers. You know, meaning like production crews, because it's mainly production crews out there. But nigga, I saw the whole Shameless cast, which I can find that video if you want to see it. The whole Shameless cast was out there. You know that Mexican dude? He's an actor. He's old as shit. He's been to prison.
George Lopez. He's been to prison.
He's been to prison.
Not George Lopez.
He was
I don't
in
know
Spy
Mexican
Kids.
actors. Spy Kids.
He's like, what's that nigga name? Michael
And
John
for what?
Travolta.
In what movie?
You know that old Mexican actor? He been to prison. He was in the Spy Kids movie.
Yeah,
Not the bald dude, but the real old
with
dude.
the long hair.
The long hair.
Yeah,
Oh,
he was in that Treasure.
I know exactly what you're talking about. He has a strong face, right?
Strong nigga, scarred face.
Yeah, the slick back long hair.
Yeah, I forgot the name of
Danny,
that.
yeah.
Danny Trejo. That's who it is.
Danny Trejo.
Uh-huh.
Trejo or whatever.
What about him? Latino All-Star.
Yeah. I mean,
That nigga's got...
I ain't gonna say that, you know.
No, he's definitely an all-star
He is,
in their
bro.
world. Are you
He's
crazy?
low-key.
We know
a-
him in the nigga community.
I think he's an all-star
Yeah.
in our world, honestly.
It feels like it. Imagine if we appreciated him more.
That nigga's face hurts.
Yeah, nah.
But
he's always a
he was
Cosby
out
fan.
there giving out water and things of that nature. It's just a lot of actors like really supporting this, which is it's not surprising because they're a part of it. But
It's not surprising because they are part of it and they're actors. And even this is something I thought about. Now Andrew Schultz fucking vocalized that shit
On
the other
on
day.
the Brilliant Idiots.
Yeah, he was like, nigga, they're empty. They're just a void. So anytime that they stand for something, it's because they need something in them.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing there.
yeah, the plight of the actor. It's the plight of every career.
The plight of being a bland individual.
But I'm not
Like,
gonna.
you gotta
But
think,
you see,
the person who can be anybody is nobody.
no,
Not necessarily,
let's
but I know
not-
where you're coming from. I know where he was too.
I like that observation.
It sounds good.
It
It,
should
rings well.
definitely be written down because it's truth to that. But
It's
I
a
don't
lot
want,
of truth to that.
I don't want to just put that on them.
It is. It's
How
true.
many?
It's just really what it is just they're in a different realm of what they really gravitate toward. They're theater people who like theater people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
they like the arts.
yeah, it's just a person who likes the arts. So it's like now you're just dealing with somebody who's like a nerd in this space
Yeah,
compared
yeah.
to being a nerd in another space. You know what I'm saying?
They don't run, they frolic.
And protesting isn't our artistic expression, I guess you
Whoa,
could say.
it's having something. Actors are really just soldiers.
Yeah.
Because I feel the same way about soldiers and gang members. You are just like you a vessel, but you a strong vessel that has no cause. But you are nothing without your cause.
Exactly.
Like there's plenty of people who can just be lazy niggas and be perfectly content with that.
Yeah.
Like not doing nothing at all.
They call them
stoic
gypsies.
like.
Yeah.
Sometimes they call them monks.
Yeah. Yogis.
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot what my point was.
But
Or maybe I made it. I'm not sure.
You're just that good.
kind
bro.
of both. But I get what you're saying though. It's I don't know. I haven't really dealt with too many actors. Shane is
Oh shit. Damn, if he was here, we could ask him about
he's the only actor I've ever met, I think.
it. Probably not.
He's more of a writer and director. Well, he acts well too, but
But he's more of a writer.
that's what his like thing is.
Well, technically,
specifically.
everybody you see is an actor, nigga. The world is a stage.
Screenwriting is like his thing.
Yeah.
Personalities are fronts.
What's the most used character?
Probably like the docile, just like the average, don't make no waves. Because, yeah, that's like the average role people play. In
don't-
most social settings,
don't-
it's not
yeah.
1,000 niggas wilding out unless they're all in unison under one color.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Don't rifle any feathers.
But most people you see are just minding their business. They're just like, most people are good. What the definition of like a good human is somebody who isn't fucking up other people.
Yeah.
Facts.
Their problem
You
isn't
aren't disturbing the peace.
You got a little bit of consideration for the nigga beside you.
Literally, that's why that's why you can't masturbate in public.
it's frowned upon.
Right.
Yeah.
Very.
There's nothing wrong with self-pleasure. But self-pleasure sitting next to somebody on a park bench is not okay. Because now you're bothering somebody else.
When your problem becomes another person's problem, it's a problem.
Yeah.
It's a bigger problem.
Yeah.
nigga.
But you see, the thing is, you could be on the elevator with somebody and be like, yo, I want to masturbate. And if you had free will, well, you do. But if you had just true creative control over what goes on, you could beat your meat out and start masturbating. But it's some niggas like that, like Louis C.K.
Yeah, a lot of this shit is
It's a
already
couple
like
niggas
just,
in New York on them trains.
yeah, it's true. A lot of this shit is already just like pre-programmed shit that we all know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like in the elevator, it's known that you don't just stand close to niggas unless you kind of have to.
But
you know what I'm saying? Like it's,
Anybody who, like, a person who's weird and being rude is a nigga that's like breathing on you. Like, why are you occupying my space? You supposed to be somewhere else, not bothering no fucking body, nigga.
so what's the person that farts in the elevator? Like, are they a fucked up piece of shit?
Depends on why they fought it.
could be a social experiment.
Yeah.
Like they're
or
farting
a
in the
lack
seat.
of cheek control. Because like old people,
No muscle control.
That's
nigga?
more
yeah,
likely,
no,
yeah.
old people can't hold their farts in no more.
I've also done that by accident before too, myself.
Hey, when you try to hold a fart in and it sprays out even
yep.
louder,
Yep.
it's possible.
I've done that.
You see, the universe
that
is
in an-
infinite.
in an
All
elevator.
variables can
Yeah.
occur.
That's happened before.
Yeah.
Like you try to pick something up, nigga, you fart and shit.
Yeah. yeah.
You try to use your leg.
I fell and farted the other day at work.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Well, falling, but you fell and fart.
Lost, yeah. Same time.
Damn.
Lost control of everything, nigga.
Your bowel movements, nigga.
I was probably cross-eyed for a moment, nigga.
Oh God. It wasn't like you're saying. It wasn't like a fall though.
It was more like a slip in the tooth.
Okay. At least
Yeah.
no tumbling though, you know, because if you tumble on the job, nigga, that's
Toot or poop? I meant to say poop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Toot?
Because the slip in the tooth, that sounds like some shit they said Brocky could get behind.
Sounds like some shit Tone Groove could get behind, nigga.
Pause. That sounds like some shit Jay Nobles could submit.
Nah.
Yeah, nigga.
Sound like something you could dunk on, nigga.
Over.
Nah.
Correction.
Over.
Yeah.
Over.
I make no contact.
Over.
Your sport is contact.
Come on, man.
See, in my sport, too much contact, that's a foul on the play, nigga. Pause.
I mean, unless you're the GOAT gets to do whatever they want, you know. I mean,
You get special privileges when you're a special individual.
it's tricky, man. I went to the YMCA, right? And I went to the sauna for the first time in my life.
You never been in a sauna?
I've never been in the sauna. You been in the sauna?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I was an athlete, Justin.
Oh yeah.
There was plenty of saunas in these locker rooms.
Was you doing push-ups?
In the sauna? Nah, the sauna's for relaxation.
I mean, so whoa, but it's the levels to athlete.
No. But resting is a pivotal tool for an athlete because you can't exert too much effort all the time. You're going to fucking break your body.
I mean,
Rest and recovery is very necessary. Any true athlete would know this.
it's necessary.
You
but
don't
nigga,
got to
you can-
rest when you grope men all day.
But you can work out and not grope and submitting, right?
I don't know. That sounds worse.
And you're a true athlete. You've been in locker rooms,
Yeah.
right? You've probably seen way worse than me. Let's be honest.
Nah.
But anyway,
You see, because
but
I'm a good
anyway-
human.
But
I occupy
fuck
my
outta
space.
here, nigga.
And I mind
Fuck outta here, nigga. It be mind yours.
minds, nigga.
Look, that wasn't even the point. Look, you had to make it some gay, homosexual rigmarole, nigga.
That's your favorite rigmarole, nigga.
Nah, nigga. But it was hot as hell in there. It was
Yeah.
hot as hell.
It's a sauna, nigga.
Nigga, like I was breathing in, and like the heat that was coming through my nose was hot as shit. It was whatever. But I was like, God damn, like it's niggas that just do this.
This is what LeBron James feel like. Yeah. Welcome.
Yeah,
This is what we go through. It's the trials and the tribulations, nigga.
we
Yes.
don't. First of all, you just said LeBron James.
Yes, we.
And then you said
we, yeah.
we after.
Yeah.
This is the shit- this
we
is
have
shit
a
I
lot
was
of
trying to-
similarities.
This is the shit I was trying to point out the other day, but now you see it
We
clearly.
have a lot of similarities.
French nigga, bon fool.
We have a lot of similarities. Yes. Yes.
Bon fool. I don't know French. I'm sorry. I don't know how to talk to you right
Hey,
now.
you're not a worldly nigga. What can I tell you? Yeah, I'm sorry you're not well traveled.
Hey man,
We got a lot of similarities, nigga. And you blind if you don't see them.
family man.
Yeah.
Consistent,
Faithful rock stars.
faithful, definitely faithful.
Faithful rock stars.
Faithful.
But you gotta add a rock star
No,
onto that.
I'm not gonna add a rock star.
Why? Why would you refuse?
Because it's like you're telling me, dude.
Faithful rock star, nigga.
No, nigga.
Hey,
Faithful.
yeah. Rock star. See,
So
you
wait,
have to
no,
add
you're only
that.
saying that
You have
because you're trying to make it like, oh, it's so hard for you because you're a rock star on top of being faithful.
No. Don't say that. It's not hard. Nothing's hard for me. The thing is, it's different being a faithful nigga when you don't have a lot of options.
That's what I'm
saying. He's LeBron James. Bitches is throwing pussy at him, nigga.
Look,
Do I have to elaborate more?
It's probably fish jumping out the water for you, but let's be honest, nigga. It's not.
But you see, the thing is, I'm talking about now, the past, and the potential future.
I know.
The bigger that you get as a person, the easier it is to get pussy. It's that simple. That's why when you're faithful in that position, it's even more respectful. Because I say this shit all the time. If you're a person that isn't capable of doing bad, you're not good.
Yeah, because you don't even have.
You don't have the fucking choice.
Option.
Yeah.
Damn.
But if you faithful with the option to not be faithful and you still faithful, that's respectful.
Wait, so you're saying one is better than the other?
Yeah. Both good, but one is definitely better.
So when you have more tests against what you can and can't do.
It's more demons.
Like if you smoke crack for 20 years of your life,
yeah,
and then you've been sober ever since after that, you haven't relapsed, and I say I never smoked crack, never. Which is more respectable? Who had the harder journey that was filled with more temptation? It's a simple question. You don't get. It's not a tricky situation.
Well, that one does have some variables at play, but
I understand
but I know
what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do completely.
But nigga, it's not like I know you. Like we go to the same places. It's not like LeBron level. Like LeBron. Like I don't even know what like the hoes call him.
Yet. Oh, you talking about the hoes? I thought you was talking about recognition.
Oh, you talking about?
But speaking of NBA players and getting hoes,
yeah.
Have you been? I tried to avoid this because this news wasn't surprising to me. I always kind of was aware of what he had going on. It's not the first time I said this shit.
I'm scared to get into it.
With Dwight Howard.
Something happened.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I heard that story. Something a little out of the norm.
You see,
Can we pull this up? Is there somewhere we can pull it up at?
I've heard stories, but the story you're talking about now, it's like it's recent.
That's why it's not news, because everybody knows it already.
They they told it on the Breakfast Club.
But wait.
But this is his first time giving like his philosophy. Because he says some interesting things. I want to get your opinion on.
And
well, in the leaked DMs.
Oh yeah.
Which I believe it is. I believe this has been verified. I hope it's been verified.
He was so excited to go to Taiwan, nigga. It's a bunch of dudes that want to be girls.
It's a bunch of tight asses in Taiwan, nigga.
That's why he was so like reluctant to go. Like, he was like, whatever, go to China, whatever.
I'll just get 30 rebounds and grope some ass afterwards.
Get 60 rebounds, nigga, 30 for 30.
Yeah, you see some DMs, you see some messages somewhere.
That's on. Yeah,
but you
see if I go to images. Real quick.
Honestly,
I mean, I found the whole thing.
Damn, this shit. No, wait.
Yo, these are old.
This is from 2009.
Yo, why they keep screenshotting this man?
I don't know, but we can just go to the straight story. I was trying to find like a different, like a more legit source that wouldn't have like a whole bunch of pop-ups,
ads and shit.
Yeah, but it's
this
just
shit
gonna
makes
be
this
that.
story sound a whole lot less credible.
Oh, I heard this.
Yeah, you've heard this.
This says
this is unavoidable news if you're a hooper.
Hey, wait, go real quick. You want to have a threesome? Would you have titled it that?
Wait, what?
You want to have a threesome? That's the title.
Interesting grammar.
That's the title of the
Spell it for
story.
him, because I don't know. Can they see this?
They about to be able to. Yeah.
Well, the morning listeners.
Yeah, for all the blind listeners, you want to have a 3, the number 3, sum. It's very childish, like
SUM, sum.
Yeah,
like the sum of something.
Yeah, like a mathematics.
Yeah,
it's
like you plus me
equals us.
Ecstasy.
Yeah.
For
Jesus fucking Christ.
When you look at him right there.
Oh, okay, wait. It's okay.
Hold on, go to the picture on the left real quick before we get to the DMs.
He is a happy motherfucker.
Does he pass like the eye? Like, you know, when you scout an athlete, you can kind of see superstar potential just based off the eyeball test. Like,
we can't say we see the.
I don't know. Those lips are very glossy.
Chill out.
See, men are supposed to have like pores. Like, not like huge pores, but like, you know, noticeable enough pores. I don't trust niggas with too good of skin.
He don't, and I'm trying to find like.
He's an athlete. He sweats for a living.
And I'm trying to find like the pain in his eyes. Oh, a white woman popped up.
Yeah,
No
she's
pain.
celebrating herself.
Thank you, white woman.
Yeah, there's no pain in that privilege.
But yo, do you know is
What's up?
Dwight Howard the sender or the receiver? No pun intended. I'm actually being serious.
I think that he's the yeah, that's a good one. I think he's the sender because I can't imagine he would screenshot his own messages.
Yeah, he's
and then
this
have
one
them
right
leak.
here, I believe.
Okay,
Where he's
so
asking like what you got. Oh no. He's
Wait.
this one right here with the devil emotion, I think.
Yeah,
So-
nah, he's on the left. He's,
on the
the
left.
one
He's on the
that's
left.
being texted.
Yeah.
so
The screenshot is from the person that Dwight Howard was texting.
so 9:10.
Does that make sense? Did I explain that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Can you see it?
We
Okay.
see 9:10 a.m. He sent a demon emoji.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So you know what that means, guys.
That's early in the morning. He was on it, wasn't
I mean, morning wood is a thing.
he? Yeah.
He
yeah.
just finished his morning workout according to AJ. So his testosterone is at his peak.
He's hot. The body's hot.
Yeah, he just left the sauna. Now his blood is pumping.
Jesus, don't make it a. This individual
Was your blood boiling in the sauna?
not that hot,
Okay.
but nigga,
I'm just checking the temperature, nigga. Make
Hey,
sure
nigga,
you're
hey,
all right.
I respect it. Casper, I'm just gonna call him Casper. I don't know this guy's name,
That's a good one.
but he said "sub sexy." Pause,
With the what face emoji is that? I can't tell in this black and white.
bro. That's
Yeah.
The winking face?
that's like,
The blush face.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
That's like the like I want to acknowledge you, but I'm a little shy.
I'm a little. I don't.
like I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
Some face, nigga.
Yeah. You know. Yeah.
He's texting like a nigga though. Nothing you.
None. Right?
Yeah.
None. You. Nigga said, just starting my day off, about to shower in a few. Nigga just starting his day at 9. So obviously, whoever he's trying to get in bed with him has money.
We don't know what day it is, bro. It could be Saturday. It might be getting prepared for some cartoons and cereal.
I'm gonna give you that.
Give him the benefit of the doubt.
It could be a Saturday, and Dwight Howard responds to that message with 3 eye emojis. Nigga, you are insane.
Because the suspect is getting in the shower. You know what that means?
He's
I'm
level
trying to
1
see
pimping.
something.
Full
Yeah.
frontal selfie.
I'm trying to see some.
How we've all done this.
This is like middle school.
We've all done this.
I still use the eye emoji.
Several times.
but in the context of you in the shower, like, you know,
Like, see, but how much audacity did you have? Because I have homies that like they see that message, they'll FaceTime the bitch.
yeah. They won't, which is like
Bubbles and all, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Hey, yo, just prop me up.
Yeah, just prop me up. Yeah, it sounds like nigga me and Tony one of those homies. Nigga.
Yeah, I don't know. There might be one of them situations where it's like, yo, I had a friend.
Yeah, we had a friend.
Yeah, nah.
But it is a level 1, level
Yeah.
2 pimping for sure.
Yeah, so he responds with the I got you with the lick face emoji. Mind you, according to this text thread right here, no nudes was sent.
Yet.
So this gay man is not a man of his word. But Dwight Howard responds, you in ATL, we play today. The nigga say, yeah, I stay in Atlanta. The nigga's in Atlanta.
And he's been doing modeling.
Just a black man modeling in Atlanta. Just based off like the population, the demographic.
It's dummy proof.
Yeah, nah, this man.
He told us.
Yeah, he's about him.
Hey, there's more. I just want to make sure there was more.
What's beneath a bottom? And
He said,
Dwight said
That's
the ATL.
submissive.
he said, and word, that's what's up. Good luck, sexy. That's
know-
what the dude said to Dwight about
That's
when he
what
said
dude
play.
said, right?
Yeah.
And then Dwight responds to some other shit, ATL in Philly.
Why
Wait,
are
go
they-
back up. Go back up. Let me see that message again. What did he say? This nigga said, yeah, I stay in Atlanta, been doing some modeling here in Chicago. What about you? And word, that's what's up. Good luck, sexy. ATL in Philly. That's a little out of context. What's
Well,
that
I
mean?
think there's more to it because
Okay.
there's more coming up down here.
Why does it
You
sound
think there's
like
some deleted messages? This
nigga,
doesn't read as fluently as H in hieroglyphics.
why does it sound like a nigga and a bitch talking? Like
Well,
I thought
because one of them is a top,
Nah, but
and
I thought
one of them is a bottom.
I thought gay niggas was a little bit more upfront about these things.
No,
you get what I'm saying?
Nah, they submit for the right man,
like a black woman.
Yeah. You essentially, like, even my mom said this, or like my mom and my girl, my aunt was talking about this shit that like gay black dudes are just being black women.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So of course he's texting her like a black woman.
Yo,
him like a black woman.
Little sidebar, I saw 𝙿𝙾𝚂𝚃. She was going on a rant about how like
they going on her right now too.
Like I don't know what happened, but she woke up furious. She was like, look, all these trans men, all these trans women, y'all are not women. Can you please explain?
She was responding to a video. I'll show that. I'll find the video and show you.
Can we put it up?
Oh, y'all want to do that instead of this?
I forgot you one man. You can't do everything at once.
No. I just wanted to know because I know y'all was looking at this for a second. I think this is the continuation.
All right, let's read the rest of this message. There's really nothing new here. Dwight Howard is played with butt, probably. You know.
Yeah, he just loved bunch of messages.
Wait, go up.
Well, wait. This is getting
now. I want you to know.
Nudes worsened. Okay.
Look, I'm just gonna skip it to this part. Now, I want you to know I'm not like gay or anything.
This is Dwight Howard.
I'm just a little nasty sometimes. I don't want to offend you.
And it's all alleged, of course.
I'm not gay or anything. I'm just a little nasty.
The messages right before that matter too, because Dwight Howard says I believe he's being sent nudes. He says, I want more. He's not satisfied. This is a large man. He needs larger proportions, probably.
A big appetite.
The nigga says, I got you, Poppy. Also, what are you into? You like freaky shit? Is that shit?
Yeah,
that's what it is?
Yeah, that's what it is.
See, yes, I'm into freaky shit. Now, that's what he says is, I want you to know I'm not gay or anything. I'm just all nasty.
A little nasty.
A little nasty. Oh, I ain't see that out there. Sometimes. I don't want to offend you.
So he loved one,
he
two,
texted
three,
this
four,
play like he knew it could potentially get screenshotted for the
Then
world.
he put the mouth water shit. That's crazy.
And he said, let me see that
that eggplant.
That eggplant. I didn't even feel comfortable saying that shit.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's
whole lot of licking emojis, some demon times.
Yeah.
Wait, the nigga really just wants to see his penis.
But that's what he said, but didn't he already send it to him? So what did he send before?
And originally, I kind of just assumed that Dwight Howard was the top in this situation. But if you the top, why do you want peace pics?
No, that's literally what the last message just proves. He said, I want a piece of it, but he just liked 5 messages. So the 5 messages wasn't not a piece of that. You get what I'm saying?
We don't know what he was sending, and I don't want to know. Fuck the context on that one.
I don't even want to get created hypothetical for that shit.
I don't want Lauren's imagination to run wild.
Hey, scoop.
So I just avoided that one.
Hey, that's what you guys do.
That's the best way. That's the only way to make us leave you alone.
Hey, that's the best way.
Just avoided that one.
You can't feed the alligators.
But yo, 𝙿𝙾𝚂𝚃 was.
I mean, fine. I think it might be my YouTube low key.
She went DEF CON 3?
I could find it.
Can I say that? Is that bad?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah. Yeah, it's not bad.
Nah.
I just want to see
I'm just quoting
my
Kanye.
library real quick. But go ahead, though.
Let me try to, but look, it was crazy. It was literally
Poetic Flacco did a video on it.
Oh.
A minute and 10 video of her saying, look, y'all got us fucked up. We are the real ones. We are the true women. She was even like,
she said that shit like a black Israelite.
She was like, we make y'all.
Yeah.
Like, she said that 3 times very slowly.
What does she mean by we make y'all? Like, we gave birth to you?
Yeah.
We make y'all, and by y'all, I mean they.
That's very deep, though, because they make them.
That's crazy how, like, I know exactly what you said just now. Like, the way
me too. I was confused.
Yeah.
But
they made the aesthetic, the speech pattern, the clothes, the garments,
nigga. They make literally everything.
All right, let's watch this. I'm interested.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till it Oh yeah. Here it is.
I hate when niggas do.
Well, this is what Poetic Flacco does, but this is what he was responding to right here. She was
telling the truth.
I mean, when the transphobia just comes out, the audacity and just the arrogance for cis women to believe that they own periods, that they own womanhood. You don't. Okay, you don't own periods. You don't own womanhood. You experience both, and both are different for every person. But as a cis woman, it doesn't belong to you, so you can't gatekeep it. Like,
Pause.
Hello?
That's hilarious. Like the most of.
I don't even. We can get to her part later. That shit was crazy. And you see, this is when like you know, I've said before that like there's a slippery slope to this shit, and the motherfuckers called me homophobic and a bigot and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
But it's like she has the audacity
To just overlook straight anatomy.
And
to like
isn't-
no, she's so delusional that she thinks that you can gatekeep some genetic shit.
Some genetic.
And
yeah,
wait,
yeah.
this is yo guys, this might be the epitome of misogyny. A man,
This is Dan Bilzerian levels.
a man who wants to be a woman is telling another woman how them bitches don't own periods, because that's what he said.
That-
That's
yeah.
what
He just
he
didn't say it like
just
that.
said.
Yeah.
You bitches don't own it. It's whoa, right?
That's
It's
the most
crazy.
misogynistic shit, right?
It's crazy, right?
Wow, women can't have shit.
Nigga.
Them hoes couldn't vote.
We don't let them
They
hoes
couldn't read. We couldn't write. Yo, niggas is hard on a bitch.
Niggas, and it's crazy because
She don't even have the right to her period. Some shit nobody really wants.
Yeah.
Who the fuck wants that?
yeah.
You wouldn't bleed once a month and have a pre-planned attitude?
But that's the ignorance of man and man ego that we want to like, you know, try to flip it and take what they want and have what they have. Is
Are men better at being women than women are at being men?
Nah.
you can't say that. You never took a trans man. Is that it?
What?
You never took a trans
Yeah.
man on a date.
Well, you
can't-
don't gotta
That's
date
true.
them. Whoa. You don't gotta date them to find out, nigga.
How else you gonna find out they're better bitches?
What is more like? Okay, put it this way: you see and you know,
No, they're
it
not.
depends
That's
on.
simply put.
Hold on, it depends on the level of like trans they are.
What
Like
if their traps
how-
aren't as big?
Yeah, how committed they are, to how
To the
much
full
they look
transition?
the part. You
It's
get what I'm
not about the
saying?
look of the part. It's about the. Yeah, nah, fuck that.
Put it this way. I've never seen a trans man, a person who used to be a woman and is now a man, and I was like, I can't tell I can't tell what's going on. But I have seen a woman that was like, it looks iffy, but like I really don't know. This could either be a man or a woman.
I know what
I feel like men can be a woman better than a woman can be a man.
I've seen
It's
women.
more convincing.
Nah,
You're talking about like just through transitioning. You're just saying like
Who
as far
makes
as-
the cleaner transition?
That's what you're talking about. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
To being women, right? That's what I'm saying.
That's what he's saying. Yeah.
but
That's what my point is.
I think
Woman to men?
Nah, dog, because to
bro,
be a-
every time, I think we spot them out every time.
to be a woman, it takes less effort. I think.
I can
Because
show- I'm not gonna put
because
it on the
men can
screen.
so easily become a woman.
I'm not gonna put it on the screen, but I'm gonna show you somebody I know who was a woman and transitioned to a man. And I don't think you would have known she was a man otherwise.
You should have just pulled it up because now we might look
Yeah,
at it with the
yeah, you
mindset.
might. That's true.
But
I
you can
should
still,
have.
you
I
can still
should
bring it
have.
up.
That's
But
true. I'ma find it.
what was you saying? Because I was about to respond to that shit.
It doesn't. Being a woman takes less effort because any man can just take an estrogen pill and he's gonna look like a man, but you a woman.
And it depends on like the slate that you had before. Like you remember, what's the one dude's name that got locked up and went viral because she wanted to go to a women's jail instead of a men's jail, but she looked like a girl, like an Instagram model.
I know the case.
You know
you're
who I'm talking about, right? There is no that version of men from woman to man. There's no woman I've seen that's like, yo, I would have never known.
Like okay, I know what you mean. Okay, like no woman that wants to be a man is sneaking her way into a man prison. It's like, bitch, bitch, you are obviously a woman. Is that what you're saying?
Kinda, but not really. So this is the person you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm guessing the man is a woman.
Yep.
But you see, if you would have just showed us this and be like, point out what's different, I would have said that. Now, I don't know why I would have said that. Maybe it's the forehead. Like,
right here.
Bro,
he has a feminine
it's
forehead.
It's because he told us before.
It
so
is.
now we just like when that nigga look like Ricky Rubio. Like Ricky
tell-
Rubio has that forehead.
AJ, look,
same
doesn't he have a
hairstyle.
feminine forehead?
I don't know about that, but
Just look at. Can you
I don't
zoom
know,
in?
dog.
Let's be honest.
He has more hair on his legs than you do.
Yeah, but he's taking extra enhancements. I'm just working out, nigga. He has more juice.
He has more testosterone.
All power to him.
You see, the wrists are thick, but they still have the shape. They're shaped like the girl on the right.
You see, but
Okay,
wait, how many?
Now,
How long?
Now there's something off because now I see surgery scars.
But wait, Tony,
Oh shit, that's a before and after.
Yeah.
How long do you have to transition until you're done? Because I feel like she's a vet.
Forever.
Like a lot of the
yeah.
times,
It takes forever.
a lot of the pictures like this we see, they're 2 years in, they're 3 years in.
Oh yeah, no,
like
this is like 10 years.
They
apart.
haven't even put
This
in the
looks like a 10-year
groundwork
transition.
Yeah.
for transitioning yet.
But you're kind of proving my point. It took her 10 years to look like this man.
Exactly.
It doesn't take 10 years for you to look like a woman. You already have the same amount of body hair.
Exactly. Oh wow, that was going.
This shit went over there.
But yeah, that was going. But in the context, nigga,
In the context,
you said
it's
it before.
hilarious, nigga.
But this is a
This is a good one. But this is
this
like
is a good one. Why
this-
are you saying it like?
because it's very convincing. I can't tell, but this is like top 0.2%.
This is right around the neighborhood. They live right here in Raleigh.
But I feel
Oh,
like
shit.
that
Yeah.
the average don't look like this though.
I met somebody else that I didn't know. I met somebody else I didn't know because one of my homegirls I grew up with.
Yeah.
She's married to another woman and they're like cool as hell. But she also has a lot of gay friends because that's just like, you know what I'm saying? Once you're a part of that lifestyle, you have a lot of people
It
who's a part of that
consumes you.
lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a happy
So-
lifestyle.
I was out with her somewhere one time and we was just kicking it, chilling, drinking some shit. She was like, she was like, introduced me to somebody, and then like 10 minutes later, she was like, "Hey, you know that was a nigga, right?" I was like, "What you mean?" She was like, "Yeah, it was a nigga." I was like, "What?" I had no fucking idea.
Why does it always come out like that? Like, hey, yo, you know,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
You know.
But I mean, but she
said that shit like she had the confidence of she did it. Like that was her magic trick right there. Like I turned that nigga to a nigga right.
But yeah.
That's a nigga. It's so
Or it was the other way around. It was another girl that became a nigga.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it was the other way around.
it's so tricky because it's like, look, I honestly feel like we can't even talk about it.
It's too late. We've been on it for 10 minutes.
But I'm saying like we can't give like a real opinion. Like, look, I don't know if
Give
women
your real
own.
opinion.
I don't know if women own periods or not.
They do because they have
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
When's the last time you bled out of something?
But I think they have something now where they're trying to
Finger
like
blood.
artificially like allow trans women to have like periods.
You know, in 10, maybe 15
That
years,
kinda-
I think it's gonna reach that point.
Yeah, it
I
will.
think it's already going on. I think. I don't
And
know.
they're kind of proving their what's that word? Retractors. Detractors? Yeah.
Yeah,
You can't be broke and
unless you're a
trans.
broken trans, you're gonna be broken and shit. Like,
the rich, the ones who got that bread, they can make that transition.
They
Yeah.
can get the OnlyFans body. Yeah.
Well, that's what clothes on because no matter what, when the clothes come off, there's no food.
There's scarring, and there's a kangaroo pouch where they tuck their nuts.
Lauren,
That is for a fact.
Lauren, what is a menstrual
Yeah,
cup?
what's going on the screen, Lauren? What,
I searched.
menstrual
I
cup?
googled this shit. I said artificial period for trans women.
A menstrual cup is a silicone cup which is inserted into the vagina/front hole in order to collect menstrual blood.
front hole. Did you peep that? You know why they
Yeah.
put that? For
Why?
trans people. I saw an article that was saying, huh? No, not the menstrual cup, but they said is inserted into vagina/front hole because vagina is offensive to trans women because they don't have vaginas. They only have front holes. But the fact that you get offended at that kind of proves the point that you aren't a woman.
A man-made vagina isn't a vagina.
It's a front hole. It's a bonus hole.
But if you walked in and you saw a dildo on your chair, you can be like, "Who put this dick on my chair?"
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they wouldn't say. But they're not saying the same thing for vagina though. Like, it's still a vagina.
It's still a vagina, but they're offended at calling it a vagina.
They just go, "Oh, I get what you're saying."
And the problem with
Okay.
saying they is that, like, you know, if you're objective and you really paying attention, you will realize that they're not as monolithic as they like advertise.
Yeah,
a lot
right.
of them have what's the word I'm looking for?
Misconstrued.
Just different opinions on certain details and aspects of the arena that they operate in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is
Like,
like,
there's-
which is typical, which is truly like any other fucking race
Segment of
segment.
society.
Yeah,
Yeah.
segment of society, really.
But what is the LGBTQ version of being a coon? Like, what do they call people who are supposed to be for the cause,
But aren't for
they're
the
really
cause.
a rogue soldier?
Yeah. I don't know, but I've heard like some.
Cisgendered.
Funny.
Hell
I've
yeah.
heard that you know, and obviously we're not the fucking authority on this shit.
Yeah.
But I've heard of some I lost it. There, it's gone. It's out.
Yeah.
It's out.
It happens.
Forgot
Yeah,
it.
you know, that's
Forgot
where
it.
it goes.
My fault.
Sometimes the fan be blowing too hard. That shit'll just.
What were we talking about? I can get it back. What was the specific conversation that led into that?
We were talking about them being offended.
Oh,
at-
the what's the coon type thing?
Yeah,
right?
Oh yeah, what's the coon for them? What's that version?
I've heard that.
Who's their Uncle Ruckus?
I've heard that some of the more like
Aunt Ruckus.
there's a lot of transgender people who
You don't know
aren't
their
crazy
pronouns.
on the like some of the people who are in the fucking front lines doing
Yeah.
all the wild shit. Those are like the coon ones. The ones who were just like won't accept some of the natural things about everybody else.
But so
You know what I'm
imagine if in
Some of these crazy situations we're talking about, the ones that
Yo.
the ones that break us out of like that make us have this conversation.
So the
Lauren,
coons
that's
are on
very
the,
good
You know what I'm saying?
perspective right there because
the coons are on the front line.
because imagine
Yes,
imagine how crazy the organized black
Yes.
movement would sound if it was only the coons who were leading the charge.
Right.
Like imagine if all the people who like are black but secretly hate being black
Right.
were the ones that was trying to get the policies pushed. You know how crazy we would look as an overall race?
Yeah, okay, I see what you mean.
Imagine if Charleston White was your spokesperson.
Right.
Oh my God, that shit is literally
Uncle
like
Ruckus, nigga.
idiocracy.
You would lose rights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I was saying. I think that would be their quote
That's
unquote
their
version.
version of a coon, yeah.
Yeah.
Or either a coon or an extremist.
Right, extremist. Kind
Yeah,
of thing.
probably
Not
an
so much-
extremist, yeah.
extremist more than anything.
That's their version of terror. Terrorism, gay terrorism.
And a menstrual cup costs around $50 in the last many years. The shit is.
But I think that has nothing to do
Yeah,
with.
it doesn't. It just says, but it's like.
But that is a
but-
trans hub, and
Yeah,
trans
that's
hub
crazy.
is a crazy. That sounds like a category.
Trans up?
Yeah,
yeah. Don't click on that.
Nah,
Nah, I will, but
Don't
I'm gonna do this incognito tab.
yeah.
Yeah, you don't want nobody else.
You don't
seeing
want it to
man.
get on you, nigga.
Oh, it's not porn.
It's,
All right.
yeah, it's not. Safeway's not to mention. I don't know. It's not. There's too much.
Can you
digging.
just scroll through this?
There's a lot to scroll through here.
Menstruation.
This looks like an article giving education to trans people about what a period is.
Yeah.
Because they haven't experienced one.
Like 1 step, 2 step,
Yeah.
3 step, 4 step.
Yeah,
Yeah, nigga.
This like WikiHow.
Yeah, yeah.
That's true.
Whoa.
That's what that is. You're
Yeah.
right.
This is what's going on. Fertility.
Yeah.
They know nothing about fertility.
Wait, health and gender affirmation. Health and gender affirmation.
Where's all the
and-
financial affirmation websites, nigga?
Health affirmation.
If I'm gonna manifest some shit, I want to manifest some wealth, nigga. Why would you manifest a body part?
I don't know, man. I think
Gender affirmation?
the body part is tied to health, which is, if that's the case, you're
Wealth. Oh, but health is more important than wealth. It should be. It should be.
And I think on some hot tub shit, hotep.
What is that?
Hotep.
Hotep. It's like
The Menace to Society,
Yeah.
the nigga with the
Oh, okay, yeah.
But you're not even supposed to ask God for money. Like that's damn near a sin.
You really are
'Cause
a
you have-
residential yogi nigga.
I mean, you got to know your information, but asking God for money is like you're gonna ask the eternal being for
You gonna
money.
waste a good prayer?
Hey, that's
right.
the
That's
nigga-
like rubbing on a genie bottle and being like, asking. Yeah. It's like doing that shit.
But does
essentially.
context matter? Like, what if your daughter's somewhere in the basement for ransom? You think Jesus ain't gonna pay that bill?
Well, you would ask her
You'd ask for something different
for
than just-
protection,
Yeah.
nigga,
Protection is very vague.
and freedom.
Protection is very vague. That could just be protection. Could mean a seatbelt on the way to heaven.
If you're asking a genie, nigga, but if you're asking God, he know what you mean. It's from the heart.
I don't know.
He knows you, Tone. Just keep that in mind.
That's what I'm saying.
He knows you. He knows you, brother. He knows you, my boy.
How's y'all relationship with God?
Amazing.
Well, how
Amazing.
often y'all talk?
I was gonna say every day, but I think it's probably every day.
Yo,
In some way.
so you meditate every day?
No, I used to, but
Well,
I,
you meditate. You
no,
meditate.
I used to. I don't do that as much as I used to.
But I feel like prayer and meditation are like cousins.
They're two different
I
things.
don't pray as much as I used to either. But when I say
okay.
every day, I mean at some point throughout the day, I acknowledge them.
You acknowledge God? Would you give him a
Drinking
thought?
H2O, nigga?
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah,
I'll do it too, nigga. Congrats.
This nigga acknowledges
not like
God
that.
when he's pulling up.
not,
When,
nah,
no,
chill out.
he acknowledges yes, but when
Yeah.
when he needs him,
Yeah,
know what
No.
I mean?
Yeah.
Because I have a
You're
daily,
selfish.
I have a daily prayer on my phone. I don't say it anymore, so I do want to get back to that. But I have one that's written out that's very practical that I
So,
used to just like tell
You have an
myself.
occasional prayer now.
annual.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not annual. No. It's occasional.
It's more occasional.
It's occasional, but like outside of that, every now and then I do thank God for the shit that the way my life is.
I ain't gonna lie.
Seasonally though.
Yeah, I just
Seasonally.
think I'd be like, yo, thank you for the way that shit is played out, because shit could have went left for me a million times.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
Man, I could have never imagined me. It's probably a universe where I'm like some church nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just in the church. I'm coming in at McDonald's at 11 a.m.
I was born on a Sunday. They thought I was gonna be a preacher.
Nigga,
Why would they put those expectations on you?
I
I was
wonder
born
why.
on a Sunday, and I grew up in the church.
But that makes you anointed?
Apparently.
For somebody who was born on a Sunday, you don't seem that holy, but
Nah.
you don't seem unholy either.
Yeah, nah. I like to
You know
play
what
the
I
middle
mean?
ground. I
Yeah.
like people to not really know what the fuck it is.
You
that's going
sin, but you ask for forgiveness after.
yo,
Well, I don't
give
believe
it-
in that motto that much, but go ahead though.
Okay.
You like, yeah, I know what you mean though, because some
Yeah.
nigga, he had came up to me because, you know, the day we had worked hard with Rome,
Yeah.
just saying his name for so we remember.
You love saying names. Fuck it.
I mean, fuck it. Yeah, I've learned it from you, snitching. But when we was working, I was using a
He
pocket
really
knife.
needs truth telling, but
Sounds like a
there's a
snitch.
difference.
I like
There's a
that.
difference between telling the truth and
what-
snitching.
That's what a snitch would say. That's what a snitch would say.
Rat mice.
I
But
don't even know the context of snitch. I was just jumping under the bandwagon. But go ahead though.
But it was a joke. He was like, I didn't know how to close this motherfucking knife. This nigga had a pocket knife. It wasn't his, but one of our team members, he had a pocket knife. I was like, how the fuck you close this motherfucker? Like, it was just one of those. I handed it to Rome. He was like, nigga, this is how you close it. He was like, you privileged nigga. You privileged. You ain't grow up in the hood, nigga. You had hot water. I was like, and it was crazy because 7 years ago, I might have would have got offended. Like, nigga, hot
probably
water,
would've cut
nigga?
him with that knife.
Lukewarm, bitch
Right,
ass
right,
nigga.
right,
You know what I
right,
mean?
right.
Just said something. But now, I'm actually glad that I've grown out. Like people don't even think
Anything of what have you been?
anything.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. Because you used to be more of a pop off nigga. Not really. And I don't even want to say
I
that
was more-
because when you say that, it sounds crazier than what it is.
I was
He was Chris Brown.
Ugh. What
I'm
you
not
say
gonna
the
lie.
year? Can you say the year?
2017.
You see, any year
2019,
after any
maybe.
year after the situation is bad.
Wait, what was the situation?
The situation
Which situation?
with Chris Brown.
Rihanna.
Bitch, don't touch
Rihanna?
my CDs.
I thought you meant the
You know.
situation with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Touch my CDs. Chill out.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean what year Chris Brown? I was saying what year you.
oh nah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but now you had a little beige rage at one point in time. You used to pop off like a light skinned nigga.
Nah, nigga.
Like a light skinned nigga with dark skin tendencies. A very specific one.
You see, nah, that's not true. I didn't used to pop off. But I definitely had a shorter temper.
Yeah, you had. That's what I mean. You had a shorter
I
temper.
had a shorter temper.
You
But
had
I
less
wasn't
patience for shit.
But I wasn't a fucking kangaroo. Now we knew some kangaroos that was just nigga, they jumping at anything.
yeah.
Some of them are our friends. Shout out to them.
Some of them have families now.
That shit is dangerous though.
A couple
to, like,
of 'em.
keep around you all the time. That's dangerous.
Yeah, now you don't want to be one of a Reddick nigga.
Yeah, that's dangerous, bro. You gotta like step away. That's why I like. I'm very cautious about who the fuck I go places with.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, don't get me in this. If something happens and we have to do what we gotta do, that's different.
Yeah.
Don't be the one starting nothing.
Yeah, don't make it.
Don't
happen.
make nothing happen.
Yeah.
And you see, is
This shit is insurance, nigga. Like,
Yeah.
we don't want to get into a car accident. But in the
Yeah.
case that does happen,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
I want that bitch from Progressive to be there to make sure everything's okay.
That's a fact.
Flow.
That's a
Call
fact.
that bitch.
That's a fact.
Maybe the Allstate nigga, I don't know. Somebody.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, Jake.
Stay Farm.
Yeah, stay far. Whoa.
Whoa. Why do I feel so trained right now?
Yeah.
Like, I don't even pay for insurance, but I know so much about like the different policies.
I'm just now thinking about it. It's two black men that are leading the insurance game on the marketing
Is
tip.
Jake black from State Farm?
He's golden. He's golden brown. He's like our complexion.
I knew he was about to say
Yeah.
golden brown.
Nah, he's even
good
more
crust on a
golden than
pizza.
us. We're brown. That nigga's honeycomb.
Bronze. Honey. Whoa.
We're bronze.
Can you pull him
that
up?
nigga's honeycomb.
I hope he's
Jake from State Farm.
Honeycomb.
The honeycomb.
I
remember- you know what's so funny about that?
Honeysickle, nigga.
You know what's so funny about that? You remember Jake from State Farm was black at first, or white at first.
For real?
He was
Yeah.
white.
They replaced him with a
Yeah,
black
they
dude?
replaced him with a black dude. Yeah.
Man, this nigga honeycomb, dog.
Yo, get a good. Okay, this is outside lighting. Come on, nigga.
He looks
golden
like
brown.
Elliot.
He does look like a younger Elliot.
That's corporate black.
Yeah.
Yo, if that fade was
That
a
is
little
the
bit
most
lower,
corporate black shit I've ever seen.
Yo, Lauren.
That's Target
Lauren.
black.
Yeah,
Lauren,
I know what you're about to say.
we need to get this nigga a red sweater
Oh shit.
Yeah, I know what you're about to say.
and a white collar, nigga.
Yeah.
And scat
Yeah, and a goatee.
and a goatee. Yo, like this could be you.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool.
You
I'm not going all the way on the sides.
nigga,
I'm not doing
Lauren,
that type. I'm not doing that type of fade.
Yeah, there's a desk
I
job waiting
agree.
for you if you go all the way around the
Yeah,
side.
I'm
There's
not
a
going all the way around the sides like
office
that.
job
Yeah.
for you.
Don't ever do that. We're past the high top
Yeah.
era, and we're not. In
I'm
high
more
school.
like I'm doing more of this.
See, even that's like safe black hairstyle.
safe black,
That's
right?
safe black. That's
Sorry not to
that's
bother you.
Netflix black hairstyle. Nigga.
I just had dread, so I feel you.
Yeah, but you at the point in your career where you can do that because you earned it.
Yeah,
You did the nigga shit for years.
This is a random thing, and I don't want to like impede on where anything was going, but
This shit wasn't going nowhere.
Yeah.
I don't even know what we was talking about.
nah. But look, there was a when I had a fade before.
Yeah.
I had a fade, and I got dreads. When I first got dreads, I noticed like an immediate difference in how people fucking treat you. It was weird.
What was it?
It was weird. Like
What was
all
the
of a
shit?
sudden, it's like I'm like more black to white people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, it was like odd. I went to the store and this lady, I was like at Clark's, like shopping for some shoes, and she was trying to help me, and she was like telling me like this shoe would go well because of this, and then she was like, yeah, because of this color right here, if you wanted to pimp it out or something. And then she looked at me and she was like, oh, I didn't know. Wasn't trying
Wait.
to. And I was like, and then she like got flustered because she said this color, this stripe, this pinstripe would help pimp my shit out.
Yo, that's a skit.
Wait.
And she got scared of like that whole situation. And it was like,
That's a
I
skit
just let
right
her,
there.
I just let her go into the whole shit.
Why does it? It doesn't sound bad. Like
It doesn't sound bad, but to her, she was like, she
No,
was
that's
How did-
hilarious.
afraid
how-
she was being offensive to
how
me.
did she
You
say?
write that down because we might have to turn that into something. That's funny.
I
Like
got you.
imagine if like she couldn't help herself. Like it was like a hiccup. Like she just talking to the nigga. She said, "Yeah," like Big John.
Yeah.
Excuse me. What?
That shit was wild, dog. So I
But-
was like, it's crazy.
Like, how did she like? It's so you can pimp it out. Like, was it like a
Nah.
pimp was the
It's like she was trying to be helpful as fuck, but like she
Yeah.
said it in a way where it was like,
Why?
She was like,
do
I
white-
don't know if you want gangster or pimp. That's a difference.
Do you-
Those are two different styles. So that is an important question.
Do you adhere to white people?
Give me
mean?
some context. Give me a
Like-
scenario because there's certain situations where it's a
Let's-
little bit more palatable for it to happen.
Let's just say, sorry not to bother you. That's
No,
adhering
never.
to white people.
Nah,
Okay, let me give you. Okay,
never
what about?
completely that. Like I'm not gonna smoke a black and mild at a white customer's house
I feel you.
why not? I used
because
to
we're
smoke.
not allowed to smoke on the job site.
Oh yeah, I used to smoke black. Oh, that's different. I used to smoke Black and Miles when I was at like Panera Bread. That's like a white, predominantly white people go there.
Nigga, you was lowering the stock price of that place. Nigga, you that wondering why they like. Did you quit?
Nah, Panera Bread, nah.
You got fired?
Nah, I was there for like 4 years, and I did quit. My fault. I did quit, but that was like
Oh.
years later.
Oh,
But
okay.
you see, with us in particular, it's a little weird because we're niggas.
Yeah.
But what am I trying to say?
I'm not a nigga.
No, I mean, well, I'm just talking about us specifically.
Okay.
Because he asked me if I adhere to white people, but that's a question for you too, and it's already answered. You cut your dreads off. Of course, you adhere to white people. Nigga. Duh, nigga.
So your antennas is gone.
Yeah, nigga. What happened?
He's tripping. He's tripping.
You
Hell
ain't channeling in the universe, nigga.
Hell nah, dogs.
I know he gonna get him back though. Eventually, he'll
Probably
get him
not,
back.
man. It was
Word?
just a lot to manage. That's really why I did it. I've been talking about it for like 2 months with my girl. She'll tell you. She kept telling me not to cut them, and I was like, and that's why I didn't do it. But like, I got tired of just not being as fresh as I could. Like, you know what I'm saying?
feel you.
Yeah, as clean as possible.
Yeah,
I
and like
feel you,
now,
son.
even though I'm not clean today, it's like if I wanted to clean up in the morning, it's so much quicker. I'm saying I get my shit done and I'm in and
Nigga,
out.
before they get clean, you got to go to a loctician.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Before I had to get, and if the schedule was off, I had to try to find the other shorty. Like it
Man.
was so much, bro. Like
And a good loctician.
And a good loctician.
Which is, for those of you who are Caucasian and listening, finding
It's
a
not-
good
it's not
loctician
easy, bruh.
is hard.
It's not easy, bruh.
Because some of them use thick ass beeswax. Some of them mix shit and make their own little concoction, which is bullshit.
a lot of them twist too tight to fuck your fucking hair up, so that shit will like actually
Pull your scalp off.
pull your
nigga.
shit. Yeah, but they really actually fuck up the hair. And
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It'll start thinning early.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like all of that shit. So
There's so many
it takes a
things.
while, bro. And once I finally found somebody who was good, it was like solid, but that cost me a grip. You know what I'm saying? Because she was good and she was professional. So I'm dropping 100, 180 low key
Yeah.
to get the shit done. And I'm like, I'm good, bro.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, nah.
Nah, it's
So
never that
that's
deep.
why I cut it.
That makes sense. But on the point I was saying, we're niggas, but we're not a nigga's nigga.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
but
There's people way more niggerish than us.
what does that
Mean.
like?
There is a certain
Like, because I understand, like, niggas will see me and be like, they might be like, oh, this nigga square, right?
no, not
But-
square, not
but-
square.
But blackness is a weird thing
It is.
because it's like, look at, like, niggas is thinking like we're studying it. It's happening in real time.
Mm-hmm.
It's something you can study. You have to study it because
So-
it's different levels.
It's a weird thing because we'll say we're not a monolith.
you-
We'll say we're not a monolith, but we expect each other to be a monolith
Put it this way.
in a way.
What is the difference between you and Bobby?
Other
Other than
than
the charges.
okay,
Because there's a lot of, don't get me wrong, there's mad overlap.
Bobby is
there's
the
mad
perfect-
overlap.
Bobby is the perfect person you could have said
That's why I said it.
because he's a
Give them
He-
who Bobby is.
he is a felon.
He's a nigga's nigga.
But he's also like, you want to know what I think it is too? It might be some North Carolina shit. You know what I mean?
What you mean?
Like
Elaborate.
the North Carolina nigga. Why I say it like that?
I don't know. I was wondering.
Nigga. the North Carolinian nigga.
Yeah, you got French.
Yeah, nigga. Where's my touffe or my bread? But the North Carolinian nigga, I think it's like a white version, a whiter, maybe a little bit. You know?
Nah.
Okay, yeah, that probably.
What do
doesn't
you?
work.
Yeah, where you going with this whiter version? Nah, there's Bobby's from North Carolina, nigga. What's white about him? What's the white? He's not the white version of the nigga.
No.
So when we say nigga, because nigga is a word that doesn't have a strict definition, we say nigga in a lot of different contexts. Like nigga can mean man, nigga can mean black person.
Fucking the nigga.
Niggin is its own category of activity.
Yeah.
Let
Nigga
niggas
can
out
just
there nigging.
nigga can just be expression. It don't even have to be tied to anybody.
Yeah, literally. But when
Automatopoeia.
Yeah.
it could just be a sound effect.
Yeah.
But
Nigga.
yeah, literally. It's a verb, it's a noun, it's all that. But when we say, in this context, in particular for this conversation, when we say nigga, we're talking about the level of ignorance.
Oh.
That's what we're talking about. How much of a crash dummy you are.
And you're saying in most cases, that's what people are talking about?
Killer Mike is a nigga. Gunplay is also a nigga. Only one of these people is in a room threatening to shoot this bitch up. You get what I'm saying?
Only one now. Because his name is Killer
His
Mike.
name is Killer Mike.
His name is Killer Mike.
You're right, but they're both niggas. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get I think we might be on to something here. I think that we might be having a crucial conversation.
Yeah.
Like we might be
We on the verge of nigga destroying this
discovering.
whole
You know, black
shit.
people don't discover shit. So that proves that we not niggas. Because we over here discovering something.
So
Or we're the original niggas because
The
we're
blue
discovering
man.
it.
Yeah.
The ancient Sumerians, nigga. Yeah.
What was that bitch name? Lucy.
Lucy and shit. Yo, I know, like, y'all probably know about the ancient Sumerians and all that.
Relatively, but you know you the expert on that shit, right?
yeah, for sure.
Precisely, nigga.
For sure.
But I was, but
Yeah, North Carolina niggas might have a little white in them, just based off that.
you know what I'm saying. But especially when I'm wearing this shirt.
Yeah, you
That
do.
crazy.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that the Sumerians were like the people who designed us.
Who designed us? What do you mean us?
Like the Sumerians and the Anunnakis, they came down and like designed us. Because I've been
Oh, don't Google this because you sound like you go to the Church of Scientology.
nigga, I just watched a Zeitgeist video, but it had me thinking about like this whole shit.
Zeitgeist, shout out Zeitgeist. That's a great documentary that
Well-
you guys should watch. It's a lot more informational than what you're watching right now.
And fuck Zeitgeist because government officials might be watching and they'll be lying and shit. We gotta have both perspectives.
Okay. You're
'Cause,
going
you
to
know-
play both fields.
Gotta play both.
Okay.
Well,
9 things you may not know about the ancient Sumerians.
but look, I didn't.
1.
Damn,
What? You keep spilling that shit?
this shit splattered all everywhere. But I didn't know that in the stories, I might be saying this wrong, and if you're down, comment down below.
If you're Sumerian, let us know.
Yeah. They came down, they saw an ape, and they was like, I think we can do something with this shit. And it had me thinking about, and that's just the overall context of that. And it had me thinking about evolution, right? Because I was like, how the fuck do niggas go from apes to human beings? Now, I was always like, oh, man, you know, a fish out the water, nigga. You heard the story. Like, you know, you grab a fish, shit start to breathe a little bit. Every couple of hours, you know, booty woo woo.
Yeah.
But that shit don't make no sense. Like, if you think about what we are, and if you look at a monkey, you see similarities, but the similarities are just physical. Like, the actual structure of, like, our brains, nigga, how we act, like, we're literally a different creature.
But, well, to play devil's advocate, they would say that that's due to evolution.
But what is...
You used to have a monkey brain, now you have a nigga's mind.
Like, if you type in evolution, like, I know what that means, but what the fuck?
Evolution is
does
kind of,
that
what was
mean?
that one? Evolution is like aspect. Like, we vaguely understood what that kind of meant, so we can use the essence of it. But
Overall, I think aliens came down and fucked with our shit. I think that's my new shit right now.
your new shit.
The aliens came down and fucked with us.
So you think the
that's my new shit.
Sumerians were a superior race from across the galaxy?
Not even the Sumerians, but just looking at everything, you know what I mean? Like, all right, look, even this little picture, and can you just pull it up?
Yeah, can I see that? The demographic?
It's basically an ape,
We just got more erect and less hairy.
less hairier.
And more erect.
Less hairier. I guess I'm that fucking like
Apex?
super guy.
Apex
Yeah.
Predator?
Yeah, thank you, Apex.
No, you're the modern man.
Nah, nigga.
He's the modern man, Lauren.
I'm the future man.
Now you're the present.
No,
because
I'm the future man.
There is no future on this list.
Exactly. I'm the future man.
Nah, then you would have no hair at all. And you'd probably be built like a feminine boy.
Nigga, you don't know the...
Because, you know, they say, I heard a theory that, like, this evolution chart,
Is
it
gonna-
ends with us getting back smaller and less defining characteristics like gender. Like, you know, we ain't gonna have dicks and pussies no more.
It ends with us looking like the alleged Sumerians.
The alleged aliens. Google what the Sumerians look like, because you keep saying this, you keep throwing this shit out here.
Look, I'm sorry.
And I'm not as well researched on this topic
Look,
as you.
Tony's starting to get convinced.
No, I'm getting actually more skeptical by every sentence.
Nigga, it's not... Why would you tell him? It's not no pictures of ancient Sumerians,
Yeah.
nigga.
So why you didn't know that until he Googled it?
I'm looking at their figures though, just to see what their figures look like.
But they're... Look, I honestly, I should have done more. But look, the Sumerians, they created us, allegedly.
They created us.
They engineered.
The human.
They engineered the human.
So what were they?
I don't know. Nigga, where's Killer Mike? Where's Dr. Umar when you need him, nigga?
I was.
But
Not
just
long
This
think
shit
ago.
never fails.
Just think it like, bro, what is a human? Just look at a human and an ape and like just really look at that shit.
Man, I mean, not long ago, me and Jeff was in this bitch high, and we was talking about like aliens and shit, and that nigga, I don't remember what he said, but ever since, I'm of the belief that we are the aliens.
I
Elaborate.
I think that we came here a long time ago, whether we're Sumerians or who the fuck, we are the aliens, and everything we do is we domesticate. We don't fit in the ecosystem without breaking shit. We have to like physically go back and plant shit ourselves. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't.
Now.
We had to do that before.
What do you mean?
We had to do. We don't like. We may decompose, I guess.
but
We'll go back into, but we don't really like
Humans-
nurture the earth in any way.
No, when you die, your remains become decomposed.
but that's almost like the final goodbye that we do give the earth. And nigga, half the time you're going in a box
Well,
which doesn't decompose. So
But he's talking about before.
Put it this
before
way:
did
we
everything.
are most definitely built for this planet, nigga.
I don't
Your
even
body
know.
is 72% water. You breathe oxygen.
we are built
To
survive.
The
Exactly.
sun.
That's what I. We are built to survive.
We like whatever we are, we're built to survive.
Yeah.
But just overall, like
What if we're just an evolutionary species, and that's why we have evolved, and
We are, but-
we adapt to our situations. You know
but
what I'm
I
saying?
don't think
we have.
Exactly.
But that doesn't mean that we're not from here.
I know, but I'm saying like, if we look at animals and their counterparts and their wild counterparts, the docile versions always look a little more human. It's like it feels almost like we just assimilate the world like assimilates around us almost.
It's just
Because we're the apex predator.
Right.
so being the apex.
I don't know. So it feels like I don't know.
When you are the leader,
It was some hot shit, but
when you
I
are
really
the
feel
leader,
like
everybody follows in your example. That's what happens.
The alpha, the pact, everybody follows, but it's just strange though.
It's strange.
Because it's
You know what I
How-
believe more?
how long does it take? What?
Well, that's another great question, which was I was going to ask that earlier. How long was this transition? Because my biggest grievance with the evolution theory is that, okay,
We've been
we
here.
used to be chimpanzees.
Nah.
We still have chimpanzees.
Right.
So put
who,
it,
who are the
there's
ones that
still monkeys here, and there's still humans coexisting at the same
Right.
time.
And we didn't kill
how
them.
much have we evolved
Right.
since the early humans?
And we didn't kill the monkeys. All the past humanoids, the present human killed the last. It's not the same with monkeys. You get what I mean? So if we came from monkeys, the next version after that should be trying to kill all the other monkeys because
that.
that's what happened.
Which is the philosophy of the lollipop nigga we talked about in the beginning of this episode. Some of these niggas got to get killed off.
But and I guess some and others thought the opposite. Like, nah, we're not gonna kill you. Just gonna let you keep eating your bananas and climb your tree. But it's still
Which
on to the time thing, right? I think humans have been here very long. Like us, like
longer
whatever
than what's recorded
this
for sure.
Right.
version of us.
right.
I
Yeah.
think we've been here.
I believe so as well.
Very long. You know, we've died a couple times. We've restarted a couple.
Yeah,
All it takes is one good volcano.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like it's just the same story.
Yeah, that's
when you
repeating
said
itself.
we are the aliens. I thought you were gonna come at it from the angle of like the universe is infinite. So that means that not only is there you out there, there's every different version of you out there.
Oh, yeah, I believe
so
in that
much
as
so
well.
to the point where there's a version of humanity that evolved to look like the little Chinese ass alien, big ass head
right.
shape,
Right.
and then they came back to a primitive version of themselves.
Right.
It's possible, but you know, I
But-
low key believe in the Stone Age theory.
What's that?
It was just a bunch of monkeys in their environment that was eating a little decompost that happened to have some fun guy on it.
Psilocybin.
And fun guy is a fun guy.
Yeah.
It's the funnest guy at the party, nigga.
Yeah.
It's gonna make you see the world in a completely different way.
Hallucinations and
Yeah,
shit.
you've done shrooms before?
I haven't yet.
Well, you should.
I will
And
at some point.
The theory is that, you know, it just expanded the way that we was able to think. We became aware of ourselves, which is
How-
why the earlier conversation that we was had about like, yo, what makes a good human?
It's like the limitless pill.
To a certain degree, yeah.
Mixed in with a little
But
Lucy.
but different though, because the limitless pill, I feel like that just allows you to unlock more
It's
of your
like
brain's
ayahuasca.
power.
You're
It's like
talking
ayahuasca.
about-
You're talking about ayahuasca.
He's talking about that blue substance Lucy got in her fucking stomach.
even I guess it's less than that because
I know it's
she didn't need
but-
that blue substance to become aware that she was aware. Like
but- oh yeah, she became the master
a
of the
monkey
universe.
can't think of itself outside
But-
in like a third person perspective.
First, okay. How back to the time question. How long do you have to first of all eat shrooms? And then how many fucking mushrooms were there?
It doesn't take much. It doesn't take much. Like if say a small tribe of chimpanzees was just all ritually eating these motherfucking mushrooms, and their small sector just kept expanding and kept the tradition growing as they're eating this new delicacy and it's evolving them at a faster rate. Because another thing about shrooms, which goes into the theory, is that it makes you want to fuck more. It puts you in more of a primal state to where procreation is all you could think about. Cream pies, nigga.
Pie creams.
It's an aphrodisiac.
It gets the people going.
It turns you into a breeder.
Turns you to a horny monkey.
So you got
But-
this drug that's making you think differently, a more abstract. You're using tools more. There's even scientific research that breaks down that when you are high off shrooms, you are actually seeing better.
Yeah.
Like sharper
Yeah.
edges and sharper lines, they're more vivid to you now. So you technically have clearer vision. So we see better, we think better, we fuck more. That's a recipe for evolution.
That is, but dog, I've never seen. Why haven't they shown us an evolution video? You know what I mean?
Like Bruce Banner turning into Hulk. wanna
Yes,
see it.
with the same speed, but of course, like, and I'm not talking about a fucking butterfly or a caterpillar because that's a different type of evolution.
Yeah,
I'm talking about
that's like us being an embryo and growing into a 6'3" individual.
Yeah,
it's the same shit.
I'm talking about real evolution. Like, why is there no definitive video? Because it's a bunch of scientists saying what they think they know.
What do you mean definitive video? What are you looking for? You want to see it happen in a time lapse?
The fucking what's that kids TV show with the Magic School Bus?
Magic School Bus.
That's what's called?
Yeah.
Why didn't we see that on Magic School Bus? Like, this is what evolution is like, class, with Miss.
The absence of evidence isn't the evidence of absence. Name one Magic School Bus episode right now.
The one when they go in the nigga body or something.
That's all of them.
That's all of them.
That's all of them. See what
That's
I'm
all
saying? Like you not.
Nah, there was one where they struck down and they didn't go in
That's
shit.
a terrible barometer for if something is true or not. Did they talk about it on Magic School Bus, nigga?
But it's just the idea, right? Like, imagine if aliens weren't talked about at all.
Mm-hmm.
Would we be talking about?
Would we believe they're a thing?
Would that open?
If aliens weren't talked about, would we believe that they're a thing?
No Area 51?
No, if aliens weren't talked about, that would make it easier for them to sneak into the country.
So you believe in aliens?
That was a bad joke.
It was.
It was a bad joke.
But it's fine. It's fine. So, so you don't
It's
believe?
it's not a bad joke.
It's all right.
So you don't believe in? You don't think that? You think we were always here on this earth?
Look, I think we were always here.
I think we were always here, and that we just keep getting smacked back into the Stone Ages.
Well, I believe that. I believe that part. I believe that part as far as like we were advanced society once, and we're not that advanced anymore, and now we're building back. I believe that.
I don't think that we've reached the peak of humanity. I feel like in the past they was on some way more wavy as shit.
What if God is really just? What if we think another galaxy is out there, but that's really just God looking at us, and we over here like, and the closer we get to this nigga every time, he like, nah, let's just cut this shit back.
Nah, you remember when we was driving?
That would make God feel a lot less powerful. But what was you saying?
You remember when we was driving?
We can go visit the nigga in space.
Well, that's the thing. We all been trying to. We've been trying to be him, right? We ate the apple. We became like
God.
him.
The
You know what I'm saying?
theory
We
is
became
that
like him once we ate the apple, right?
The theory is that the apple was really a shroom.
Okay, that's a little extreme.
You know, it's
That's-
a little, but
that's it with the Stone Ape
because
theory.
forbidden fruit is a phrase, like the
Right,
whole
right,
apple
right.
and all that shit.
Right.
The forbidden fruit allegedly could be that motherfucking fungi.
I think that's
on
what
the
people talk about when they say ayahuasca, though.
Yeah,
It says like that's the first time you see God.
Yeah.
yeah, because
you do that.
and DMT and all that.
Yeah,
Because when
yeah.
you die, there is amounts of DMT that gets secreted throughout your body.
Right.
But what was you about to say?
I have no idea.
Shit, I really wanted to hear that.
My fault.
What was he talking about?
Nah, it happens. I don't know.
But
Just talking about evolution.
I don't know. I think we was always here, but something happened. And I think this is like as far as we've come, nigga.
No, we went further than this.
Because
Possibly.
you thinking that way because of the pyramids, huh?
No, I'm thinking that
Partially.
way.
Yeah, partially.
Nah, but yes.
I don't want to hear nothing you had to say about pyramids.
But you could really
Yes.
just make a big ass pulley system with mad people pulling a big ass block.
No. You can. You can.
You could. If you organize a bunch of people as slaves and shit, you could.
But it wouldn't be as mathematically accurate as the pyramids.
Nah,
turned out
it would
to
not.
be.
It would not.
It would be
It would not.
impossible.
It would
Yeah.
not.
It would, nigga. We do manual labor. We
Yeah.
would have been the niggas lifting the stones in the pyramids.
Yeah.
Oh.
I done scratched walls, broke glass. Nothing is
Yo.
There's no geometry involved
Yeah.
in lifting some heavy shit.
That
I already know.
That's a very good point. We move shit.
Yeah.
At that level, shit has to be planned
Yeah.
in accordance.
No, at that level, you need to be playing a flute that uses tuning and frequencies
Yeah,
and wavelengths to lift large objects. Yeah.
But I was making about what I forgot. You remember when we was driving and we was looking at the
Yeah,
clouds,
yeah.
and I was like, nigga, if 3,000 years ago, you can't not look at these clouds and go like, yo, it's something up there. Because the clouds that day was just
Yeah.
looking very fluff. It was like the fluffiest clouds I've ever seen, nigga. It looked like I could literally walk on top of them bitches.
Right.
So you gotta imagine 3,000
Popcorn
years
kernels,
ago,
nigga.
they probably knew, but it's like just the idea of like, nigga, this is a floating white substance, nigga. This is God up there.
Well, that's probably what sparked the idea of, nigga, there's something bigger and better than us somewhere, because we looking up and we feel so insignificant.
And then when we get up there, there's more to look up even because we flying on planes. We in the clouds now.
And even when you go on a spaceship, it's only but so far you can go.
Yeah.
in such a certain amount of time.
And you really don't know anything about the whole spaceship idea until you fucking go there. Because
We don't know
we
nothing.
don't know nothing. We don't know if niggas really have gone there or not.
I saw this thing, and it was like, bro, we can't even like really go into space.
Yeah, we have to stay within like a.
But they were saying how like all of that shit is a lie. Like, there's so much radiation. It was talking about the moon landing.
Oh, okay, yeah,
There's
yeah.
so much radiation in space and like shit that we just can't like penetrate.
We can't
with-
go through the waves
with-
of penetration.
with humans, with humans on board, because it's just so much radiation.
But like we would just all get cancer immediately.
Like the moon landing in like 64. I just said a number. You know, hopefully I'm right.
You're very wrong.
Fuck it. But them niggas was just walking and shit, and the dude was talking about how like, look at the shadows. There's
69.
only
Would you say 64?
64.
Yeah.
See, you are real good at confidently being halfway correct.
Yeah,
You noticed that,
see,
right?
But
He's got to think for that shit.
nah, I was gonna say 69, but I thought it was like 4 more other moon landings before. Because we've been to the moon a couple times,
Yeah, but not
Apparently,
like 4
allegedly.
times consecutively.
Allegedly, we've been there a few times.
and they were probably allegedly after 69. So you know, but the whole moon landing was probably fake, dog.
That's what they say.
I watched this video about how Steven Spielberg, like way back in the day, like a government official came up to him. He was like, "Yo, we've seen your movies. We like what you can do. I don't want to. Can you type in Space Odyssey? Because I think that was the movie.
2001: A Space Odyssey.
That was the movie that kind of made the government go, "Oh, this guy could do this." So they tapped his shoulder and was like, "Look, we need you to direct something that has never been done before."
It sounds cute, but they say the same thing about the Bigfoot film, the Robin Pattinson footage.
What year did that come out?
2001. 68.
That came out in 68. And who directed that? Spielberg, right?
Yeah, I think so. Let me see.
I just want to make sure.
The timing's very suspicious.
Just think about that. The movie dropped in 68.
Matter of fact, let's watch a trailer of the movie and then a little bit of the moon landing footage and see which looks more realistic.
It's not
the director is Frank Miller and Anthony Jackson.
Frank Miller.
Frank
That's a
Miller.
comic book artist, right?
This nigga's childish.
Yeah, Stanley Kubrick.
Stanley
actually.
Kubrick.
Stanley
Who
Kubrick.
did I say?
Yeah.
Somebody
Steven
else.
Spielberg.
Yeah.
Another
It's
white
actually-
dude. I'm
it's actually
sorry.
Stanley
It's
Kubrick.
Stanley-
Amazing at confidently being almost there.
But, yeah.
You're almost there, nigga.
And he also directed, what's that movie with Tom Cruise and the Illuminati things? Eyes Wide Shut.
The sex shit.
I mean, it wasn't sex shit.
I think I'm thinking of 50 Shades of Grey.
But it's this movie called Eyes Wide Shut that
Tom Cruise was not in
Yeah,
that.
where there was like a court of owls, right?
it was like some Illuminati shit.
Mask and robes.
Mask and robes.
That's what I think. That's what I think.
But I don't know, dog. Coincidences do happen. But the movie came out in 68. You gotta imagine the government does everything late. Them niggas never on time for real.
But they're not gonna be a year late.
What was the other movie?
Eyes Wide Shut.
No,
That-
what was you said you wanted to bring up? Oh, the actual moon landing.
Yeah, that's your
the moon landing.
We just went through like the most like basic conspiracy theory
Nigga. Yeah.
consecutively.
Yeah.
Just one after another.
That's a fact.
These are the greatest stories that, could possibly never be told, though. So it kind of makes sense that they've been obsessed with the same theories for a long ass time.
2, 1, 0. All engine running.
Turn down a little bit.
Yeah, they got this 1960s fucking audio.
Yeah, god damn.
Shit is warm and grainy.
Let's skip forward.
Yeah, just get to the part where they floating and shit.
How long is this video?
It's like 2 minutes of change.
Oh, that's not bad.
Forward, drifting to the right level.
See, what are we even looking at?
Nobody knows.
That's it.
That's
right
what it
there.
is.
Landing,
landing.
yeah.
And bro,
Wait, skip.
Pause.
Go, wait, hold on. Go ahead,
Oh.
because I want to see where it goes from sky to moon,
Okay.
because
Wait,
that's
and
important.
I want you to realize
Like, go to the last scene of Blue.
Oh, like back here?
Yeah, maybe right there. What's going on here?
that's just the cut.
It cuts.
It cuts, yeah, it
It's a
cuts.
hard edit. Anytime you see a hard edit, be suspicious, right?
And then you gotta understand, dog.
Why couldn't they show us all of that?
This is 1969. They have a camera on the outside of a fucking space shuttle, a
And it
spaceship.
looks like it's pointing at the edge of that shit.
I'm no scientist, but I will say there's a lot of radiation in space.
Right.
A camera should not be able to survive that. But just skip through just a little
Now,
bit.
was that
Yeah, I'm
true?
gonna turn
Cameras
off the
can't survive
audio.
radiation?
Yeah,
Yeah, we don't need audio. We'll dub it.
Yeah.
But cameras can't survive radiation. That's factual.
Tony, like,
Because you also said Leonardo da Vinci created the number 0.
put it like this. Put it like this. And
You was wrong.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did.
He said something
I
like
said
There's a clip of that.
The white
that.
man.
Yeah, there's the video.
He was the first person to say he invented
There's
it.
actually a full video.
That's
of this
what I
whole
thought.
You was the
situation.
first person to say
No,
he invented that.
he was the first
you
person
was
to
the
say
first,
he invented
nigga.
But
He don't even bless you. He don't even claim that shit.
But hey, I'm glad he can't. But all of this shit is very sketchy, dog. Oh, and for your point, put your phone in the microwave for a minute. See what happens to it.
Jesus Christ.
That's half. I'm not even gonna say half. That's 1.111%.
That's a great
Not
way
of
to
the
do it.
radiation.
Not 1 point anything. 0.000.
So how fast
That's-
could you cook some pizza rolls in space?
And that's not even.
Nah, like on the way in and out type shit.
But it's a
Okay.
different type of radiation. It's probably a smart nigga in the comments. Oh, it's a different type of radiation.
Yeah, this gamma rays stupid.
It's different, but it's still the same. And just yeah, all right. So I think this is a foot. It's all. Come on, nigga.
Why is this in color?
They have a car on the moon, son. It's 1969. Let's be for real. They have a car on the moon.
It's a rover. More like a four-wheeler than
How
a
the
car.
fuck- Encyclopedia, nigga. And they have a camera.
What is the
It's-
gravitation? What
Oh,
is-
wait, pause it. So another point, and I'm gonna butcher this. I'm gonna butcher this.
I think I
I'm
know.
gonna-
You about to talk about gravity, right?
Yeah,
'Cause that's confusing.
And the outline of the background. So you see how it just cuts off, like it literally just ends. Like it's no slope. Like the slope looks a little weird. Like it just ends right there.
I don't
But
see
he's
what you
not
mean.
standing on the
I don't
edge
see
of
what
the
you mean.
moon,
Yeah, I
though.
don't see what you
Look
mean.
in the back. Like type in a picture of a mountain on Google. Mountains have a certain slopey environment look to it.
It depends. Like with this, I can see
Nah,
how
dog.
that. I know what mountains look like, bro. I grew up in Jamaica. It's like all like hilly.
Nigga, I'm an Appalachian child, nigga.
I'm just saying, like if you go to Jamaica, you'd be surprised. It's literally a mountainous like land.
So you should
That's what
know.
it is.
That's what I'm saying.
That's like all of Jamaica. Once you land, you look around. It's fucking mountains everywhere.
Honestly, I didn't know that about Jamaica. I
Yeah.
thought it was just a
Yeah,
flat
I never
land.
heard that shit
No, it's
before.
not flat. No,
I thought
no.
y'all had palm trees and cannabis.
It's not just a flat land.
Big booty.
Yeah.
a little bit of that.
So wait, what are you saying about the perimeter that's off?
Nigga, it's just too smooth for school. But what was you about to say?
But I believe the smoothness comes from the contrast of there being
the
an
light
empty void
stuff.
behind
Yeah,
it
yeah.
and a lack of light.
Light. That's
But
my thing too. Yeah.
That was what the smart white man was saying, that shit is a lie. Like it's not true. It's actually you're supposed to be able to see some type of continuation of the curvature.
Of the
I
moon.
can kind of see that though. It's
But
not
what
just,
if?
it's not
But
just
you
a
see,
straight-
I feel like if he walked behind that little hill right there, you might see that curvature.
yeah, and I can see the curvature actually from here that you're talking about.
You see the curvature, but that's the point, that it looks like it ends right there. Like he just hops, he just keeps walking up,
Let me see.
and then it's
So he's bouncing. He's which is confusing me because he was driving that four-wheeler perfectly on the ground.
And I also want to make a good point.
That
Yeah,
shit did not
thank
really
you, right.
levitate at all.
And I also want to make a point. The dude that was I watched the video. He was obviously a conspiracy theorist.
That's
He sounded
pissing
like it.
ass off.
But can you go back to when he was just jumping around?
Yeah.
And we got to really describe this for the people who are listening and not watching.
This is gonna be hilarious if like a nigga comments like, "Yo, this is part of a movie," but look at the cloth. So that's another thing the nigga was talking about.
The cloth
That
of
in order to really survive in space,
Yeah.
you have to have like 4 layers of Teflon. Of course, that's not the material, but you understand. You have to have like 4 layers of Teflon, 2 layers of styrofoam, 1 layer of plastic. This nigga can
to
just
survive what? Because of the pressure?
the pressure, the radiation.
It's
the
like being deep in the water.
13,000 deep.
They're sending up some type of thing with parachutes. I have no idea
That's
what's
them
going
coming
on.
back. I
Oh,
think.
that's them
Oh,
coming back.
to
Yeah.
Earth? Oh shit!
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
And it's crazy because this is the most genuine looking part of this whole shit.
Now let's look up the movie trailer for this because that shit looked a lot more vivid than that bullshit. I didn't even see a star.
You never
So
seen
you mean to tell me that you can see stars better standing on Earth looking up with the naked eye versus taking a camera to space and filming around in space?
Right.
You can see stars better down here than you can up there.
That's bro, it's all fishy. Like the fact that
It's fishy.
the fact that a 1969 camera can survive in space and not just like, I don't know, like the film, just burn up. But this is a good.
But if we have a satellite out there and we have satellite images of the Earth, then we got a camera out there somehow, right?
But then like that, then we're getting into a deeper conversation in which is
we
like,
have no knowledge to really have.
Do we even have a satellite picture?
are
of the
those pictures even real?
See,
Yeah.
that's another thing. My
Well, some
girl,
people say that there's a back door to Africa and Arizona if you go through the Grand Canyon.
We've talked.
yeah.
We talked.
We said that bullshit before too.
We talked. Hey, nigga, we
I'm not
talked
sure.
about this.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
Why? Well, I was about to say why has nobody done it, but that's because they have to close off apparently.
Well, don't say it so sarcastically. They would have it closed off.
What is the point in lying?
We're still enslaved because of that.
You want to know?
Elaborate on that. You said we're still enslaved because we don't know that there's a door to Africa and Nebraska.
Yeah. So what if we're still enslaved? They're like cutting us off from our people.
I've heard.
Nigga, there's nothing stopping you from getting to Africa.
I'm playing.
I've heard some.
I was about to say what?
Playing, bro.
Nas went to Africa.
Yeah.
I'm literally just
Nigga, if Dave Chappelle could get there, nigga,
But nobody.
anybody can.
But the conversation people have is like we're not the pilots. We're not flying. Blah blah blah. So you don't know where they're going or what's happening for real. Like that's what people say. But like that's not real. I don't believe that.
I've heard-
I believe that the map that we have is very close to accurate.
Nigga, my uncle's a pilot.
Yeah, I believe the map we have is very close
Well, he's
to
in
accurate.
flight school.
Yeah.
Yeah,
close enough.
that's the same as being a vet.
That's
Like,
damn near, yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of conspiracy theories out there though, just in general.
Nigga, I saw
yeah.
this one
I don't
where it
believe
was
that
like,
shit. Just so everybody knows, not y'all, just so everybody knows listening, Lauren, the nigga behind the camera, I believe in like what they have on the map. I think that is close to very accurate.
I thought you was
You like a spherical world. You don't believe in flat Earth.
No, I believe
Okay.
in the spherical world, and I think it's very close to accurate the way that everything has been like documented.
man, it's a bunch of different it's a bunch of dope conspiracy theories. Like that the world is a what's it called? A pharum?
A spaceship.
Not a spaceship, but I think it's called a pharum.
The fuck is that?
Can you type in pharum?
We didn't watch none of this trailer.
Hell no.
But this shit looks a lot more vivid than real space, apparently. I'd rather go there.
Yeah, I'd definitely rather experience that.
What the fuck
But
is
it's
it?
basically Earth is a snow globe, and Earth is above the clouds.
What did you say? To Google?
Google, yeah.
Just
what-
type in Earth is a pharum and try your best to spell that.
Because he doesn't know. PH.
Because nah, FE.
Earth is a pharum.
Oh no, that was
You make your shit up?
Sounds like it.
I've never made anything up. Damn.
Most of your logic is made up. Makeshift.
Yeah, sure. Wait, what is it called? A fair?
A pharum. So what is the point though? It's a snow globe. So
It's-
it's really upside down like the clouds.
It's basically wow, yeah, that shit actually pissed me off. I
Maybe
forgot
spelled with a
spell-
PH. It might be spelled with a PH.
Nah, dog, it's not spelled with a PH. You could try it though, so I could see it be wrong.
Already did.
No. Well, no. But it's basically, nigga, Earth is a snow globe. Above the clouds are the heavens. And above the clouds,
Is the hells.
above the clouds is an impenetrable force which keeps us down. It's like a fucking a icy sky that we can't penetrate. That's how, the ancient ones believe.
So they're saying that's like it's a flat Earth snow globe.
Nah, it's not a flat Earth.
So like it's flat here, but it's up top. It's like a bubble we're in.
It has nothing to do with the shape of the Earth.
Okay.
It's just the ideology that like we literally can't leave.
So
'Cause-
you're a
'cause it's
dome. You're
ice-
a dome earther.
I'm literally just saying.
You're a dome earther, right?
I mean, the Earth isn't a dome.
There's
It's
flat
more of
earthers,
a oval.
there's round earthers, and there's dome earthers.
What about the oval? The oval earthers.
That's the same thing as flat, essentially.
But the
An oval was a flat circle. Spear, I mean.
no.
Yeah. Just squish.
But the Earth is more of a oval like than it is
Yeah,
like
it
a
is.
full circle.
It is.
But that's what I mean though. Like and of course with the Pharum thing, it's hell is beneath. But there's like another one that connects to it, a conspiracy theory. It's that like there's literally hell. Like it's literally like still
a fire replaced.
like a fire like an underground colony of people who live underground and they're in hell It's
Sounds
hot
like
down
that
there.
movie Us by fucking Jordan Peele.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's also another movie.
Who deserves to be down there?
Technically, nobody.
Word.
God loves all people. The fact that hell is probably filled up means that God is lying,
About?
loving all his people. Because if you can just say sorry,
Nah, you can love people and let them like still like get their result.
so you're a good person because of that. Like if your
Nah,
daughter
not
was on
necessarily.
crack, I was watching a TV show, so I'm pulling it from this.
Mm-hmm.
If your daughter's on crack, you see her on the sidewalk, you know she might need help, but you also know nobody can help her but herself. Do you
But
leave her cracked out?
Well,
her
it depends
smoking
because
crack and her being on the sidewalk are two different issues.
yeah,
at
but
this
it's
point.
it is. But
You
it's
can't
not,
stop her from smoking crack, but you can prevent her from being fucking homeless.
Well, you unless you tried a bunch of times and shit is just fucking up life in general.
Yeah.
I had a customer who dealt with that. Her son had
Crack?
died over some shit. Yeah, her son had died over like some drugs and some other shit. He
He's
got like
fighting over some
he got
rocks.
like shot in the head because of some drug transaction shit. This white lady I was talking to, and she was like, I tried to fix him for years and years. Like I've done everything, I've done everything, but I've come to peace with it. I could talk about this now without even crying. You know what I'm saying? Because he just had what was coming to him. He had what was coming to him.
You raised a
And-
junkie.
You know what I'm saying?
You get
it's
junkie
like-
results.
It's
Yeah.
like she loved a nigga, but she was like she knew that it was tearing. He was tearing shit up, and it was gonna come.
It's perfect, man.
Junkie parents never take responsibility about like their child being a junkie. Of course, it's not their fault,
To a certain
but
degree.
to a certain degree, if your child is a junkie, like nigga, you can't just pull that hey, it's their life.
Put it this
No,
way.
but if you
you're a
do
lifeguard
things- yeah.
and a kid drowns on your watch, you're going to get in trouble for that. That's kind of your responsibility, partially.
But he was
But if
he was a
he's-
grown man.
But if he's
He's not a child. He's a grown man, and
Yeah.
she's done her thing. She's done her part in trying to rehabilitate him, sent him to rehab, done all these things. You know what I'm saying? She did her part in trying to get him to. She did her part, bro. The way she told me the whole story, she did her fucking part, bro. I can't tell you the whole story now, but she did her part.
She's got to let that nigga smoke his rocks. It's the only way. But,
She can't control it.
yeah, because that's
That's the thing. She can't control it.
When people are trying to debate the whole God topic, they'll be like, if he's all good and all powerful, why do babies die early sometimes?
It's a simple
Yeah, that's-
argument every time.
Yeah.
It's a simple argument, but that's the case right there.
Can't help it.
Can't help everything. No? Well, then that's what the
Free-
contradiction is that you are powerful.
But choice is what he gave us allegedly.
Free will.
So it's like we have the choice to do these things, but it's like I don't know. It's like hypocritical. Like the idea of God should mean that like there is no devil.
Yeah, free will doesn't really make sense because like you can pray for good shit. Like I want to make the basketball team tomorrow, but if you pray that Johnny doesn't make the basketball team, God isn't going to answer that prayer. So do
And
you
it's
truly
weird
have
because-
free will?
And it's weird because he should, because it's good to you.
Yeah. Like what if you're just naturally a fucked up person?
Yeah.
You were born for aspect killing.
Yeah.
What does God do with you then?
He
Because he makes no mistakes. Apparently everything is intentional.
I don't know, dog. Like God seemed like a lazy motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, when you look at the results, what the fuck was that?
Fucking ring.
Oh shit. When you look at the results, you can kind of say that.
He's kind of lazy.
It kind of
Well,
feel
but
like you're
after-
sitting on autopilot right now.
It's like one of those games where like you just tap the screen, nigga. Like that's all God doing is just tapping the screen, and it just works. Mm-hmm. Like the bots, they just move around, they go to where they need to go. You just keep tapping.
He just introducing the different elements. It was just one game where you could kind of build worlds and shit, and like do little experiments.
It's so many games. I know what you're talking about, though. It's tricky, man.
When's
But
the last
shout out to
time you
God.
like prayed?
Nigga, I haven't prayed in a minute.
Yeah, but you prayed before, right? Like you've got down on your knees and put your palms together and did the whole like I'm praying right now. You've done that before.
I mean, does going to sleep count?
No, not at all.
Nah.
It's not even the same.
I couldn't even tell you. Couldn't even tell you.
But you prayed before though, right?
Yeah.
Did you ever try to take God seriously? Like, I'm gonna be a good Christian boy?
Nah. Well, God, seriously, I mean, I believed in him, but like as far as his words,
But it didn't affect your behavior.
it's I mean, do God affect like anybody behavior? Like it's a
That's the whole point.
It's plenty of Christians out here still having premarital
Yeah,
sex.
but there's a lot of Christians who don't. So he
Yeah, there's a lot
he
that
does
don't.
affect people's behavior.
And even the ones that are having it, they might feel guilty. You get what I'm saying? Like Victor Wembanyama, he might not block your shot, but he might contest it so good that you do some other shit and you miss anyway.
Yeah, but it's still like, it's still tricky though. I don't know. I need a sip of water. It's starting to get hot.
Does God talk?
Niggas
He's getting
say
to
it.
you. Do you like you could go to church though right now, and you can get something out of it probably. You open-minded enough to get something out of it.
Better off going to Figaro. I get more out of that shit.
That's probably gonna teach you a lot more about sin.
So are you atheist?
Nah,
Agnostic?
Nah.
You believe in God?
I believe in a higher power.
Okay.
I just
Which
don't-
one?
There's a word for that too. I forgot. You
Yeah,
believe that there is some higher
agnostic.
power. It's agnostic. I
That's
think.
what
Yeah,
agnostic
I
is.
think it is
Agnostic
agnostic. Yeah.
It's just-
so you are agnostic.
It's just not
He
defining
just didn't know
what
what
this
it meant.
power is.
right. Okay.
Nigga, you didn't either.
Yeah, I'm the one that clarified that.
Yeah, he
shit.
did clarify it. I'm the one who initially said it though. Let's put that out there on the record.
Yeah, but I helped you when you second guess yourself.
Yeah.
I assured him that he gets right. Sometimes you got to give your homies reassurance.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's
Shut
some
up,
real
nigga.
shit, nigga.
That's
Let me
a
know
fact.
if you need
He-
some.
He reassured me. I
Hey, you that
appreciate
nigga.
I appreciate that.
This nigga
You
reassured.
can submit the fuck out somebody, nigga. You got it.
Oh my God. If y'all made it this long and y'all laughed at that, shame on y'all. Because you heard it 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's what recall
Right.
is. That's what recall is. That's what makes it funnier the second time.
Hey, yo,
is that I mentioned
Tony,
it before.
Yeah, you funny as shit. Fuck out of here. But nah, man, I believe in God. God is good. God is great.
All the time.
All the time.
Let him thank you for our food.
That's
Bow
the
ahead,
shit.
we all be fakers all day.
That's the only
Amen.
prayer I know.
Yeah.
God is great. God is good. Let us thank you for our food. In Jesus' name I pray. It was that short for me.
Let us thank him.
Let us thank you for our food, even though my mom cooked the shit.
Let us thank him. I think mine was let us thank him. And you see, it's still
Let us
fucked
thank
up.
him?
I forgot what it was.
Yeah,
like,
let us thank God is what he's saying. Let us thank him.
No. So you're not even talking to God. I'm talking directly to the nigga.
nigga, I'm literally calling him him.
And you talk in past tense.
What?
You don't say him to me. You say you to you.
But that's because you're not him.
That's what I'm saying.
That was so fucking corny. We should give a moment of silence for how corny that was. I can't believe you laughed at that. If you made it to this point in the podcast and you are currently giggling, shame on yourself, nigga. You don't know comedy.
Very good, Lauren.
Actually, in retrospect, that was kind of good. That was good. It was good.
You're not him.
I'm not. I'm he, nigga.
That's all. Yeah, that was one of the way.
I had to get my shot back.
Hey,
I'm
that was,
he,
I had to
nigga.
get
In the
my
Bible,
shot
they don't say him. They say he. They refer to him as he.
because they didn't have him. They didn't have the I.
No,
in the
they've
name.
always had the pronoun, but when you're talking about godliness, you got to come respectfully.
Is
I
he?
am he.
Is he all encompassing of him? Like when you go. Like is he, him, his? You get what I'm saying?
I know what you mean.
Is the first one he?
He is everything. He is omnipotent.
Omnipotent. You fucking. Jesus fucking Christ.
Tomato, tomato.
Omnipotent.
You are right.
Omnipotent.
What did I say?
Omnipotent.
What does it mean?
This nigga
What
said,
is it?
God, nigga.
Smell it, nigga. Nah, I don't spell it for him because he can pronounce it.
Hey.
You can enunciate, huh, nigga? Can you verbalize?
Hey, yo, it means a deity, nigga, having unlimited
of a
power,
deity, nigga. A deity with unlimited power.
able to do anything.
Yeah.
said
So you must be omnipotent, nigga. You can pronounce every word.
Say it again.
No. I don't do call to responses, nigga. What you think this is, nigga?
Oh God. But nah, man.
My shit is you be butchering, nigga.
Hey. You said omnipotent.
I need God to give me the strength to make it through this podcast. that's my next prayer, nigga.
Hell no, nigga. He ain't gonna give you that.
What time we at?
2:10, 2:15, 2:15.
And this is perfect because oh damn, you had a. Oh, that's not you. This.
Yeah,
Lauren,
nah.
did you put this?
What?
Timestamps?
Yeah.
Yeah, long
that's
put
you been
times,
doing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
How you do
nah.
it before we start?
Nah, nigga, never.
But speaking of God, Twitter has changed its name to X, and I think that connects because X is the word, like the letter.
The Roman numeral.
It means it's a powerful letter.
It's
Fuck.
10.
Yeah.
10 is a building block.
So it's like, if you asking for a bitch Twitter or X, like, hey, hit me on the X.
Nah, I
You
already
like it?
don't like this. He's ruining Twitter. He's actually single-handedly fucking this shit up.
You don't like it?
Nah, it's getting dumber and dumber.
The X. Just keep, like, you got the X.
On the X?
Nigga, the X.
Nah, bro, that shit sounds so corny.
He has some
Can you-
sort of major plan going on because isn't his son's name like X something?
So he actually tweeted, if you haven't figured out, my favorite letter is X. He tweeted that.
Yeah, because his son is like, what's his son's name?
XQCB12
Some
squared,
shit.
nigga.
Yeah, vitamin D for
Yeah,
dickhead.
zinc.
Yeah.
This nigga has all the fucking
But what are
That
you looking for
nigga's
again?
name sound like a barcode.
type in X logo, because I think he dropped the logo now.
Yeah, it's just a fucking man. They just put niggas in charge of anything.
Is this?
Yeah, is
That
that
shit look that's corny as a motherfucker.
it feel like that should be the Xbox logo.
Imagine
Right?
one day you had $1 billion dream. You made it happen. You went through all the trials and the tribulations. It became a cult classic. Everybody in the world pretty much used it. You sold it. And this is like giving your son up for adoption and somebody ruining him. Just like he just becomes Simba. Just
Yeah.
docile.
Soft.
The king's son, nigga.
I mean, at least he's still African.
Yeah, but he's a brittle boy. What does African mean? African don't mean shit if you ain't worthy.
A true
There's
warrior.
plenty of ancient Africans.
And like if you I was trying to like look at it.
What the
Well, yeah, what's his name? XAEA-XI?
How do you pronounce that, Mr. Enunciator?
Nigga, you the one.
How you pronounce that shit?
I think this is a name you have to say wrong. So I'm gonna ask you that.
Nah.
So you pronounce it and you let me know how to say that shit.
Now we gotta see with problems this big, you must refer to the experts. There's no need in dabbling with the niggas who
The
don't
higher
know what's
power?
going on. Yeah, that. If you will, if you would like to compare yourself to God, I'm not gonna stop you.
It even tells you how to pronounce it. I mean, it's just X, the letter X, and then the AE is
The
like
AI.
pronounced.
And then AI, like how you say the letter A and then the I.
You give it a shot.
I have no idea, bro. I'm not even gonna try.
You niggas nervous.
X-ash.
Zoom in on it a little bit more,
XI.
please.
No, the A and the E is pronounced A.
Why you keep saying E?
Because he can't read.
Nigga,
You
it's
talking
a,
about down here?
yeah, it's A and E.
I thought you were talking about up here.
Oh,
Yeah,
nah,
I
that's
was
I
also
and A.
looking up there, yeah.
Oh shit.
Must meanwhile told the podcast host Joe Rogan, I mean, it's just X, the letter X, and then the AE is pronounced like ash, which makes no sense. And then A12 is my contribution, he said.
Elon is doing whatever he want, and I love it. Speaking of niggas doing what they want, you seen that video of Wack 100 protecting Michael Jordan, nigga?
Protecting Michael Jordan or Michael B. Jordan?
Nigga, the Jordan. Michael
How did
Jordan.
he get in the presence of that? What room was he in?
Well, they were outside. Honestly,
Michael Jordan don't even like niggas.
I don't. Well, times has changed, nigga. It's a different time now, and
He owns the Hornets and he just recently signed Miles Bridges.
so
So he does like niggas.
But in actuality, this nigga Michael Jordan broke up a fight between Wack 100 and Charleston White.
But I don't believe
Play the video.
this.
Can you
Is
play
this
the video?
real, Lauren? This happened?
It's in the notes.
Is that shit that was
That's-
that's what that was?
Lauren, this is real?
Well, I'm gonna
I
give
didn't
you
know that, bro.
a
I
play-by-play. Now,
It's a short thing though, right? It's a
It's-
short video.
Does
It's-
that mean Michael Jordan's falling off? Why is he in the room with such ignorance and poor people?
Nah, first of all, that means Wack 100 getting money, nigga. And Charleston White really getting money.
This is deep fake.
It means that they somehow wound up in this space.
This is a deep fake.
Don't say it's deep fake. But all right, before we start, that is obviously Wack 100. You can see his fucking low body built ass. That is him.
Kind of.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Why is he at
I'm
Michael
gonna be
Jordan's
honest
shoulder?
with you. I could have. I don't know how tall Wack is. You could assume that that's Michael Jordan and that's Wack 100, and I do believe it. But this could be one of them instances. Yo, I saw a video of LeBron James wearing a dress earlier, and it kind of fucked me up because I thought it was really him. Because I was just loosely looking at it.
An AI
But
photo.
I loosely looked at it. When I saw it, I'm like, it's obviously AI photo. But this shit right here, deep fake.
Google doesn't have Wack 100's height, but I'm confused as to why he's so close to.
If you are 6'6",
nigga, your shoulder is like 6'4".
no,
Wait,
you
no.
aren't 2 inches away from you. Crazy.
No,
I mean, your shoulder is
bro,
a foot, right?
You
Let's say
don't have a foot for a head. Close to though. Close
But
to.
it's about a foot.
Close, but not quite, but close.
Where do you come up on somebody that's 6'6"? Where does your head go? Somewhere around their face.
Nigga, at least, nigga, middle lip. Like middle
Like
of the
he
face.
he could kiss you on the forehead easily.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
The way, so an individual that's 6'6", right? If you were standing in front of him, you said your head goes to his lips. Doesn't he look like he could just put a real soft one right on Wack's head right there?
How you're gonna have to? How'd you just make this a homo? It's two niggas. It's two black men about to fight each other viciously, and you found a way to make it homosexual.
Hey,
This is the problem with America. What's it called?
We're watching too
I'm
much
losing my
Charlemagne,
point.
nigga.
I'm losing my point. Demasculizing
Yeah.
the black man.
It's not because they black. It's because he's short. This is a height thing.
But he's like 6'2", 6'1".
Who, Wack 100?
Has to be.
I don't know.
Look,
just play the video.
Fuck his height. Let's just talk about this ignorance.
All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right. There's not audio, is there?
There's no audio to this. So
It was supposed to be. But
Is it supposed to be audio on it?
yeah, I'm gonna send you the Twitter link.
Okay, yeah, send me the Twitter link.
I wasn't trying to because I didn't want to over.
That's a very Michael
Oh, no,
Jordan
that's
outfit.
fine. That's fine. The
But
Twitter,
that's
Twitter will
definitely
work.
Michael Jordan. You can tell by his
and this is
fucking
what I was
face.
saying. Like you was talking about, it's a deep fake, nigga. Look at the hat.
Yeah, nah, that
Yeah,
doesn't get
that's
real.
all his gear right there.
Yeah, he's on brand.
Yeah, yeah. Whoever's faking that out, they got the right shit. You know
That's what I mean. And in the back, you would hear like Charleston White saying
Do
like,
you think he knows who either of those niggas are?
Probably.
yes.
Probably.
And you want to know what's crazy?
I think Michael's tapped in a lot more than people know.
A lot more now, but
Nah.
I think there was a point in time where he really wasn't fucking with niggas.
Nah, I think Wack 100. I think we've underestimated his like whole pool. Cause like he be talking about how much pool he got, and that face you making is the exact face we make at Wack. Like Wack, come on now. But
I think he has pool. I think he has a lot.
I believe
pool.
he has pool, but like billionaire. Michael Jordan's a billionaire, dog. That's
It's-
a different circle.
when
That's a
What's
completely different circle.
Did you send that link already?
Them
not
niggas is doing hobby horse shit.
we in the garage, nigga, you know how it be. But honestly, the audio is important. Here, let me. I'm gonna just play it.
Oh, you said the audio isn't important?
It kind of is. It's kind
Oh,
of
I
funny.
just got it. I got it.
Yeah, I just
Oh.
got it too. Parlay ninjas.
It just popped in.
But it honestly, it sounds like a joke that Michael Jordan was breaking up a fight between Wack 100 and Charleston White. It sounds.
That's literally the punchline.
It sounds too good to be true.
Michael, I buy all your shoes, please. Michael, please, man.
Why do I feel like I haven't seen Charleston White?
You said what?
So why do I feel like I haven't seen Charleston White at all in the video? That's the one nigga I haven't seen yet.
Yeah, he doesn't pop up in this video.
He doesn't pop up. But
Yeah.
look how Michael's like, yo, Wack, chill. Like, almost like I've seen him get to this point, like, yo, Wack, chill. And a shout out to the lovely lady that is, walking Michael towards his car.
It's probably his wife. He's married.
A white woman?
Yeah, he's married to a white woman.
Oh, shit.
Surely. But
Shout out his lovely
yeah, nah,
wife.
Michael Jordan falling off, nigga. Did he sell the Hornets yet?
I
He's in conversation.
Yeah, I think he's in conversation.
He just, I was about to say, like, man.
He's retiring.
Yeah. No, he might be losing money.
Nah,
He's in the same club as Wack 100.
he's had to keep.
No, he's not.
He's had to keep the golden boy image for so long, having the Hornets, because you know when you own something like that, your brand and your name matters. You can't just be getting head from escorts like the LA Clippers. Their GM fucking around and shit.
No, Lakers.
That was the Lakers?
Are you talking about Jerry Buss?
Nah, I'm talking about the LA Clippers GM. He was getting head from an escort.
Okay, I was talking about owner.
Yeah.
But
$2 billion. Michael Jordan's net worth in 2023 estimate is $2 billion. That is too much money. You know,
$2 billion.
Imagine you made $2 billion and you couldn't escape Wack 100 and Charleston White.
Nigga, that's not Michael Jordan.
Yeah, that's
That
a
is Michael
defect on the
Jordan.
right.
Oh, you're talking about this? Yeah, that's just a thing. But we're talking about just Michael Jordan in general.
Why would they do that?
Yeah, I don't know who that chocolate man is.
I think I don't know.
Why does he look so like that? He looks like chocolate right there. Like it doesn't. He looks like candy. He doesn't look like a real person.
Jesus, go lick him, nigga.
Yeah, I'm like,
But
what?
Now look at that nigga.
hey, look,
If you say so, bro.
he looks like
Oh, so that's what y'all gonna do.
I had to, but let it sit, just let it sit. But he does look like some other black nigga.
That nigga looks like a melted pot of chili. Nigga, I don't know what this is. He looks chocolatey as hell.
I know what you're
And you know what I mean by
I know what you-
chocolate.
I know what you- I
Chocolate
know
has
what
like
you're
a
getting at.
brown color with like a reddish
Yeah.
hint in it.
The nigga looks texturized.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's just some picture. That's like an AI picture, AI generated picture.
Why does he look like if you change? Wait, go back. It's like if you change certain aspects of this face, he could be any other black dude.
He could be the nigga
Like-
from the wood.
Or the All-State nigga, right? Like, just think about the All-State nigga.
Yeah.
You could kind of shape it.
You sound like a white person.
He could be Idris Elba.
Change the nose. He could be Idris Elba.
Yeah, this
Add
is
a
the
little
Mr.
hairline.
This is the Mr. Potato Head of black
We
people
all look
right
the
here.
same, huh? Yeah.
In this context.
It's like, I hate
Yeah, nah, he definitely don't look as corporate as you do, Lauren. So we don't all look the same.
Well,
We all look the same.
he has
huh?
the bald head. The bald head is like a
universal.
The
It's
golden
universal.
mushroom, right?
Yeah, it's universal.
yeah, but that's usually not a choice.
I'll give you that.
Real quick, while we had it, since we had the end of the episode, it's kind of like the bullshit anyway. Can we Google why Tupac was bald? Like, I always wondered this. I wonder if it was intentional. Because he died when he was 20-something. Not saying you can't go bald early, but
Well,
like,
when you're in theater, you have to be malleable. And
You
if
have
you
to
have
be a
dreads,
void.
if you have dreads, you can't be, you can't play certain roles.
Yeah, there it is.
Tupac said in an interview he is bald because he wants to be different from all the other black male rappers in the hip hop industry.
There you go.
This nigga cut off his hair so he want to be different. That's
I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like bullshit at first, but then when you look at what happened after he died, how every rapper wore tank tops and was bald now, and that was just the aesthetic, it kind of makes sense. Even the outlaws,
game.
you know the outlaw niggas that was around him, the little niggas that was
DMX.
rapping, they all went bald. They all shaved their heads.
even certain basketball players, right? There's a couple of niggas that was bald.
Stephon Marbury,
That was the one who I was thinking about.
Michael
yeah.
Jordan,
Michael Jordan.
Kobe Bean, Chauncey Billups, Jason Kidd, Magic Johnson eventually.
After the situation,
The AIDS.
he might have lost it.
The stress. The stress from the AIDS probably, yeah.
Women do find bald men sexy. Cora, 2018. I wonder who asked that.
Somebody insecure. Surely.
When did Kobe shave his bald head? Hey, shout out to Quora, man. It's a bunch of
It's like Reddit, right? Quora is
it's
not. It's a little like Reddit is, right? They asking questions. It's a Discord.
yeah, it's just not as
Marketable.
devilish
Yeah,
as
okay.
Reddit. It stays pretty PG. But speaking of PG, that wasn't none of this episode, nigga. We got pretty vulgar. You know what I mean? But hey, as always, we stay ourselves. Hopefully y'all stayed y'all. Hopefully y'all hydrated. You know what I mean? Hopefully y'all saw Homeroom. Y'all checked out the 3 Oak podcast because this is Wednesday. maybe 7 p.m., 8 p.m., whatever time.
Yo, that's
you're
another
watching.
thing. We should start
6 on
talking
Wednesdays.
like it is Wednesday.
Yeah, I mean, we can't, but we.
We should.
Like, what's the weather today? Hopefully, y'all stayed cool.
Well, today is the 2nd.
What's the weather? Give these niggas a forecast, nigga.
It's gonna be inaccurate, nigga. We gonna get somebody's fucking day room. They're gonna be prepared for stormy clouds. It's gonna be hot as a bitch.
But nah,
it's raining
man.
right now. Damn. But yeah, you know, we've been great. Y'all was all right.
Y'all been great, you know what I mean? If you haven't, subscribe, share, like, mom, dad, granddad, niece, nephew, all that shit, blah, blah, blah. J Nobles.
Tone Groove.
Oh, in the fest, go to our page. We are hosting a show, Young Nudie, Shorty with Chubbs. Yeah, that's about it. And nigga, if that don't get you excited, Young Nudie and Shorty, we hosting the show, nigga.
That should have been excited at LOI.
We shouldn't have to market that. But we going to.
Yeah.
Because that's what we do.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. But, ow. Oh, Lauren behind the boards. Ow.